Don't know why, but it keeps doing that to us. I waited till I got back down to this end of town just to make sure it wasn't going to happen again. So seems to be all right as long as we stick to this end. I'm not sure what it is, getting out of range of the tower. I don't know what the hell causes it, but I know it won't relink. I have to like literally shut my phone completely off and turn it back on before I can even get the next one going. So anyway, guys, welcome back. We're what, round 3 now?
Round 3.
So, we'll try it again, guys. Sorry about that. Hey, Lord KJW, how you doing?
Oh, another donut, brother?
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
What kind you want?
Hell, I don't know. Reach me something. Don't reach me that one of them fucking nuts on it. I ain't got enough teeth to eat it.
Oh. There you go, brother.
Trying to chew on a nut's like trying to eat a rock to me. What kind is that?
I have no clue.
I don't either.
I'm trying it with you.
Oh, that's just what they call a cake type. Baked instead of fried. Yes, we need to see that pink shirt, Eugene. Everybody wants to see the pink shirt now that we got light. Let's get that done. Back up. There you go, guys. There's Eugene in his pink shirt with his shorts. Turn around. There you go. There's Eugene, pretty in pink. Just for you, Roseanne. I hope she made it back in here to see that. If not, we'll have to do that again.
Just for Roseanne.
Mm-hmm. Pretty in pink, she said. J. Mobley accident on the other side of Zor Hill. Well, hell, that's Palm Mountain Pedro, isn't it?
No, it's on Hill Scobro.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh, there's one out Slabport, too.
Oh,
Pedro. Mm-hmm. Zor Ridge.
You have to say that, Tiff.
Right. You better, anyway.
Right.
It'd be awful if your wife says you're an ugly bastard.
I'm sure she said that a few times. Just haven't told me.
Well,
But I tell you what, man. I gotta thank Danny again. I'll probably be thanking him the rest of the night.
Right. Chowing down these donuts. What we did was we actually went back up to Danny's house, tried to offer him a donut. He didn't want any, so we're going to eat them. We was going to eat them anyway, but
Yep.
we thought it'd be nice if we at least went back and offered him a donut.
That's a pretty good donut right there, too.
Lord KJ, I'm not sure what the problem is. It's once I move around out of a certain area, the live still keeps going, but the chat kicks out. And then when it just won't come back no matter what I do. And whenever I stop the live, I have to literally shut my phone completely off and turn it back on before it'll reconnect and before I can bring YouTube back up. So I'm not sure what's happening there. Hello, Mitten Steak. Good to you tonight. Sundown said, be careful where you go dressed like that.
I don't care.
Oh, yeah, Mitten, we're safe out here, man. Typically, we don't have much to worry about. We only had one hairy incident. That's been months back.
Well, I actually thought I was shot that night, though.
I know, that's what I mean. That's been the only incident, and that's just because the boy was on meth and out of his head.
Yep.
Wouldn't have been doing stupid stuff like that otherwise. And luckily, didn't really hurt nobody or wasn't going to or whatever the deal was. However it turned out, I'm glad it turned out the way it did. He didn't get hurt. We didn't get hurt. Nobody else got hurt. But man, tell me that wasn't the longest 4 or 5 seconds of your life.
It was. I thought I was shot. He would have hit me right in the chest.
I just said, what did I miss that night? Some kid tried to pull a pistol on us up there on the upper end by the other speedway up there by 141. And he was less than 1.5 feet from Eugene's head with it. And I thought he was already shot. I mean, I hit the brakes and was throwing it in park and getting ready to roll out the door and use the car for cover when he took off running. So the cops caught him the next alley over.
I jumped out.
They were all hanging around up there at their searchlights and stuff, and we was just driving around trying to find out what they's looking for. We didn't realize that's who it was until we come around that curve, and there he stood. We was in the wrong place at the wrong time and got there way earlier than we wish we had him. So
I still remember jumping out
So
the car.
just know,
before it
guys,
got
if you're going to do what we do and you chase the cops around, you need to be very goddamn careful because you don't always know what the hell you're walking into. Now you know why sometimes the cops seem awful jumpy when they come up to your door. It's because they honestly don't know what might happen next. I mean, you got to be ready for anything because you just don't know.
Nope.
Typically, the average driver has no wishes to physically hurt or kill a police officer, but there are those few. And unfortunately, all it ever takes is a few to fuck it up for everybody.
Yep.
Now that Eugene and I have experienced it, I have a whole new outlook on the idea. I've rethought my original opinion on it. I hate a car that sounds like that. Y'all still out there? I think we lost it again. Hell, we ain't moved. There's got to be something wrong with the phone if that's what happened.
I hope not, man. Shit, that's expensive, huh? Oh, you got insurance?
Oh yeah, I got insurance. I have to fix it or replace it, but that doesn't mean it's not going to cause me problems.
How early are?
Oh, there we go. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. It just got quiet on us there for a minute. Danny said, thanks for offering. Hey, buddy, thank you. You're the one. You're due all the thanks, not us. We just thought we'd share a little. That's all.
Every time I get a cup of coffee at night or grab a donut, I'll be thinking old Danny.
I know, right? All right, Mitten State. No problem, buddy. You have a good night. If we don't see you back, make sure you enjoy your evening, sir. If you can't be good, at least be good at it, huh? Kelly Fitzpatrick, how you doing tonight? Good to see you this evening. There's Baby Doll Ironton. Hello, Baby Doll. I dedicated tonight to you. You're the one that paid the gas. So everybody out there show Baby Doll Ironton some love. It's because of her we're out here tonight. She's the one that put the gas in the tank, and Danny's putting donuts and coffee in me and Eugene.
Yes,
so the car's fueled up. Me and Eugene are fueled up, and we're ready to rock. So thank you to everybody out there. As for everybody that puts in all the super chats and stuff like that, no, I'm about 30 days away from that money. That's how that works. YouTube likes to take it and keep it for 30 days, and then they send me 70% of it, something like that. You missed them, Sovereign. They were here. When they found out you were on their way, they left. Yeah, that's where the white girls were at. And I'll tell you what, that's a good cup of coffee. Them donuts make it taste so much better.
That is a great cup of coffee.
What did that say? Terry and your companion, what was your impression of Darrell Brooks when he chose to represent himself in his trial court case against West? I don't think it mattered who the hell represented him. The man, is that the one that like drove over people during the parade and shit? Is that the right name?
I'm pretty sure it's it.
I don't know how the hell you could have represented him any worse or better than he did for himself. It wasn't going to make no damn difference. You went out and fucking run over people, man. Like, I'm not sure how that's going to work out good to anybody. I don't know how an lawyer's going to get you out of that. It's always a dumbass idea to represent yourself if you don't know what you're doing, people. Know that the words are a little bit different. Sovereign is right. The words are a little bit different in a court of law. And if you don't understand what you're doing, the worst thing in the world you can do is walk in there thinking that you know what the hell you're doing. Just saying. Chile should have already proven that to y'all. Troll Hunter says, I sure hope you don't get arrested for real. Well, we don't try to. That's a fact.
No.
Anything's possible, but it won't be because we tried to get arrested, that's for sure.
Yeah, we don't try to unless we end up at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah, it'd just be a case of mistaken identity or some shit. I'm too fucking boring to do anything to get arrested. Hell, the most excitement I had was out there at Sovereign's house and pretended to be arrested. Yeah, Austin Murphy sent me a link when we sent it to Solver, and I sent him the link. I don't know if he's had a chance to watch it yet or not. I haven't. I've been in here, so. Sovereign said, Chili's in Columbia having his bunghole stuffed with marching powder.
Hell, Sal. I think that's why I like Sal. He just comes up with
Yeah,
shit.
you never
No
know
one
what-
ever thinks of.
I think that's what they think about us every now and then.
Right. Oh, we're just a couple old hillbillies just don't give a shit.
So sob. That's why we love it. Will Bell said Chili's in Columbia, Missouri. Might be true. Danny, are you asking me? You're talking about my niece. She had her gallbladder out. She's doing pretty good. She went to the, I had the church that I was talking about when I seen you pass by. She was actually there at the party today, walking around and doing pretty good. So she'd come up and give me a big hug, was all smiles. So I think she's feeling much better now. Thank you for asking, by the way. But I'm pretty sure that she's doing a lot better now. And I know she don't have the pain that she was having. Apparently, they said her gallbladder was like full of sand. And one of the tube that goes down to her liver had a big stone in it, and it was all swelled up, and it was causing her all kinds of pain. So apparently the after surgery pain is not near the pain she was originally having. So she's doing much better. But thank you very much for asking. Man, ain't nothing worse than watching somebody you love be in pain, and there's nothing you can do, man. Nothing you can do at all except for just watch them. That sucks so bad. That must be what it's like to be a parent, man. You just have to sit down and cry with them because there's nothing else you can do for them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I hate when Kelsey's in pain, man.
There's been a time or two that my mother sat down and cried with me. I was in so much pain. She just sat down and hugged me in her arms and cried right with me because she couldn't make it stop, you know. Bless her heart.
If I could, I'd take it all the way.
Sundown said, well, now we know what Chili really did with the fundraiser money, right? He actually went to Columbia. I guarantee you that's how he got there. Some bitch ain't got two nickels to rub together to make a dime. At least to hear him tell it anyway. Broke as a joke. Needs to pay for his legal fees when he's acting as his own attorney. So I guess he needs to get a salary while he's acting as his own attorney. Well, Ida, I'm assuming that they have already discussed her diet with her. I got to be honest, I don't know anything about it. I've often wondered those kinds of things, but it's not been something I've ever studied into. I assume that whatever she don't know yet, she will when she starts eating the stuff that shouldn't be. Oh, Troll Hunter, get over yourself. Get over yourself. Chili didn't start my channel, Goober Nut. I started my channel. Nice try. He just asked me to do it. You don't even know what the hell you're talking about. See, you're another one of those idiots that don't have any of the facts is the problem. You come in here running your fingers, but you don't know what you're talking about. You've been listening to Chili too long. That's what's wrong with you. You need to get out and hear some real truth. Then you won't be stuck in that Chili world that don't fucking exist anywhere but in Chili in your head. Just saying, sir. Or ma'am, depending. And if you're not a sir or ma'am, then fuck you. I don't know what the hell you'd be. How did I first meet Chili? Well, actually, he was here in Ironton, and I saw him on YouTube, and I realized where he was by what was in the background, and I literally drove into town to meet him myself because he was supposedly here to help Tim Lyons and Sarah Page, and because he had come from as far as he came to help somebody here, I come in to meet him, and if he's going to help somebody, I was going to help him do that. Help him in any way I could to make sure that they got the help they needed. And as you all know, the rest is history. That's not what he did. That's not what he was here for. And it's not what happened. And it didn't take me that long to figure it out. Some other people were still kind of stuck on him, but that's because they haven't figured out he's full of shit yet. As soon as they do, then they'll know. Then they'll come back.
Well, brother, thanks to Danny. It's time for another cup of coffee.
Hey, grab you one, man. We'll wait right here on you. But that's how I met him, JR. He actually came to Ironton, and I literally drove into town to meet him. It was something I wanted to do because I thought he was actually going to help people here. I believed him for a quick minute, about a week and a half. You know, didn't take me very long to figure out he's full of shit, but it did take me a little bit, and it was because I wasn't really watching his videos. I was just, you know, walking along behind him. I didn't really hear everything that was going on. I allowed myself to be easily deceived, and I'm very embarrassed by that fact. Don't think for a second that I'm proud of myself for that, because I'm not. Somebody should have kicked me in the damn nuts the day I come in here and shook his hand. I feel like a complete moron for doing that. That's why I tell people I jumped in a hole before I realized how deep it was. That's what happened. Who gave me the nuts to get out here where it sure as fuck wasn't chilly? He don't have any, dumbass. I've had the nuts the whole time, stupid. Why do you think I'm still out here even though daddy ain't here, huh? Must be your daddy. Must be Chili's kid. You're obviously about that bright. Hey, Salacious, how you doing? Get those dishes done. I appreciate you checking in. Always love to have you in the chat and see the name on the screen. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Hey, Debose Nation, how you doing? Good to see you tonight. We got us a real smart one in the chat tonight. He didn't get the phone, Troll Hunter. What part of that do you not under? Are you still dumb enough to believe that Chili bought this phone, you dumb bastard? Wake up. That story is like 6 months old now. If you don't know the truth, like I said, you sound stupid. That's why you need to go check on the facts, find out what's really true, and then when you come back in here, you'll sound like a grown-up, you know? You'll be able to talk with the rest of us. How did I end up being where he was the day he was trespassed by Pam Wagner? Well, because I was following him around everywhere he went. That's how I was there. I was there the day he was arrested. It's just whenever they closed the building, I was smart enough to leave it. That's why I didn't get arrested for trespassing. So, no, KDD, freaking media was here and left the day before I met Chili. So, you're right, Lord KJW. I did learn from my mistake of meeting Chili, and it won't happen again. That's not normally me, and I'm not as dumb as I look. Although sometimes you can't prove it by the dumb shit I do. So, you know. But think about it. Even though I made the mistake of believing him for a minute, I wouldn't be able to sit here and talk with y'all. You know, I wouldn't be here. I probably wouldn't have done this. You know, and it wasn't because he made it happen for me. It was because I agreed. You know, he asked and I said yes. So, whatever, Troll Hunter. You believe whatever you like, dear heart. Nobody in this fucking chat gives two shits about you or anything you have to say. I'm pretty sure they'll. Hey, put a 1 in the chat if you really give a fuck what Troll Hunter thinks, and put a 2 if you don't give a shit. Let's show Troll Hunter what we really think out here in this chat. So if you like listening to Troll Hunter, put in a 1. If you just wish you could go the fuck away and learn something real, put in a 2. There you go, Troll Hunter. Suck on that one. Told you, ain't nobody here gives a shit what you got to say. We all know better. You're the only one that still ain't figured out the truth yet. Why do I get so mad? Because you're an idiot. Oh, you're disrespecting me in here trying to call me a liar, Troll Hunter. That's what you're doing. See, you don't understand what respect is, dumbass. You don't understand. I don't expect you to have respect for me. You don't fucking know me, and I don't fucking know you. That means I don't owe you shit. Least of all, respect. Respect is earned. I get mad when stupid people say stupid stuff. See, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. I'm just the kind of guy to tell you that. So, you know, if you call that being rude, then fuck you. I don't care. I'm not here to be your fucking buddy. I ain't here to be your friend. You know, these people like me because they know that's not what I'm out here for. So, there you go. And you're right, Baby Doll Iron. He didn't tell us a damn thing we didn't already know. Yes, grown adults can have a convo, Troll, but that's not what you're trying to do. That's not exactly what you're trying to do. You're trying to discredit me, and that shit just won't fucking work here. It's not going to work at all. Every one of these people know that you're full of shit. You're the only one that doesn't seem to know that. And fuck you. I'll get as mad as I want. Like I said, I ain't here to make your fucking night. Just saying. Fuck you, Troll Hunter. Just so you know, fuck you. Fuck you all the way off, you dumbass. Nobody cares what you think. That's the problem. Oh shit, troll hunter got timed out. Look at that. See, you run your fucking mouth too much, my chat'll fix your ass.
What happened?
Ah, troll hunter just being a moron. You'll have that.
Who was that told me to go to the house get this pink shirt?
Roseanne. Are you out there, Roseanne? Are you back with us yet?
Well, thanks to Roseanne, I got some compliments in the store.
Roseanne Mossman. You're right, Michelle. He did say his people don't troll other channels, but apparently Troll Hunter didn't get that memo, did they? Probably is chilly. That's the problem. There's too many, the people that watch chili, they are little chilies. That's why people in this town hated me for the first couple of weeks, because they thought I was another little chili. It took a little bit for them to see that I wasn't anything at all like that dumb bastard. So, hey, Debo's Nation said Eugene rocks.
Yes, sir. Appreciate that, Debo. You do too.
Have you watched any of his videos? He does good ones too, by the way.
I'm getting ready to go sub to him. I gotta.
Bethany Young said sirens on South 3rd.
I don't know. That's probably up there to. No. Yeah, it's south.
We'll go find out.
Headlights.
They're on. You gotta let me turn the switch first, Eugene. I only got 2 hands, bub.
I understand, Dad. I understand.
Hopefully don't lose the chat while we're taking off trying to find the sirens, as they say. Probably the damn meat wagon's leaving the spare time up there. We'll go see.
No.
May or may not run onto something. Usually the police in here don't even activate their sirens, so that's not normally the police when we hear them. But we'll go check it out. Said they came flying what? Whoop, turning red. Let's stop at this one. Bethany said they came flying out Vine Street. Well, shit, which way are they headed? Are they on 3rd or are they on Vine? Or are they on 3rd and Vine? Hey, Miss Mandy, how you doing tonight? Good to see you out there. Miss Mandy's another sweetheart in the community. Everybody loves Miss Mandy. Oh, we're all doing great, Miss Mandy. At least me and Eugene are. We got a full tank of gas thanks to Baby Doll Ironton, and we got full bellies of donuts and coffee thanks to Danny tonight. So we're having a great night.
I'm starting to love doing it.
I know, right? The chat's taking good care of us.
Yes, sir.
I got the best subscribers in the entire YouTube kingdom for sure. All the best ones come here. I'm learning to love them all. They've become very special people to me.
Like I said, it might be your chat, but they growing on me.
Right?
Keep on buying me donuts and coffee now.
I've been told that I do that to people. They're like, you grow on me. And I'm like, does that mean I'm like a wart? It's not that you like me anymore. You just learn to tolerate me because I'm there and I won't go away. Hey, if Danny's still out there, did you see him come down Vine? Or hear him come down Vine? If they had their sirens blaring, it's probably EMS headed to the hospital. I say probably. I don't mean that's the only answer, but that's usually it. Most of the time,
I'd say so.
Most of the time, the police don't activate their sirens in here much. You'll see the lights, but they don't usually run with their sirens a whole lot. I think it's because it aggravates the residents, you know what I mean? And if you ain't got to, there's really no reason to have the siren on. That's just an aggravation to most people this late in the evening. So you want to serve and protect and keep things good, but you don't want to aggravate the people that you're trying to serve and protect for sure. It's never a good idea.
I got pulled over one night by State Patrol in South Point, and on County Road 1 right there. And it was like 11:30 at night time. And
here, hold that. We'll see if that'll just to keep it from jerking around.
He told me, he said, son, he said, the only reason why I stopped you, got to take tag light out. I said, okay, thank you. And I said, was it necessary? He said, for what, son? I said, the sirens. I said, it's 11:30 at night. Ain't we just served them the peace? He laughed at me. He said, son, he said, you have a great day. He said, I needed that laugh.
I got pulled over in Ashland one night for a tail light being out.
Yep.
And when he pulled me over, I looked in the rearview mirror and realized he's got a headlight out. When he walked up to the car, he said, "You probably don't know why I pulled you over." I said, "No, sir, I don't." He said, "Well, you've got a tail light out." I said, "Well, you've got a headlight out." And he looked back at the car and he said, "Oh, I do, don't I?" He said, "Well, you have a good night." I said, "Yes, sir, I will. You too."
Yeah, Katie D, I am holding the phone. Hopefully,
Yeah, I can't
that
see
right
the
there
chat while
helps.
he's holding it, guys. He's clear across this tiny car. I say clear across because for me it's a long way. For you, Gene, he can just look this way. It'd be all right. I don't have my booster seat, of course, because Tiffany stole it.
Oh, damn, we lose the chat again. Daggone it.
Just give it a second there. Hopefully not. I hope not, man. I'm getting tired of stopping and restarting. It's a pain in the ass for them and me.
Put any number you want in there for no apparent reason.
They were all talking back and forth, so if they quit,
Oh.
we lost it, I would say.
There's a fight right there.
Where,
Right there.
is it?
Yep. Turn around, shit, we'll watch it.
Kids at the spare time, let them
Yeah.
fight it out. To hell with it, I don't care. Bunch of damn high school teenagers out there wanting to rip their shirts
Hey,
off and tell each other he's a badass.
I'll tell you what, that one woman back there had one hell of a right hook. That other one dropped quick.
Is this fine?
I think so.
We don't really know because ain't no fucking street signs in there.
Yeah.
One on every other fucking corner or so.
Yeah, you would think they would put street signs.
At least let's replace the fucking street signs. They're probably cheaper than fixing the goddamn holes in the street.
Yeah, that's what we did. We lost the chat.
Okay, well,
Daggone it.
nothing we can do about that right now. Let's get up this way and see if we can figure out where the lights and sirens went. I doubt it.
Yeah,
I'm assuming they went to the hospital.
I'd say so. I'd say you're right.
Probably headed up straight up this way out of spare time is my guess.
Yeah.
There's Granny's. Everybody loves Granny's.
Yeah, there's Granny's.
It's our local
Hey,
head-
Sov, that's
local
going to be
head
your
shop.
favorite store.
It's our local head shop right there. I got another little place up there in South Point called Lulu's Smoke Shop. Up
Yep.
there, close to Walmart, right over by Walmart and all that shit, where the Tudor's Biscuit World used to be on that side.
Yep.
That's a nice little place. They got a lot of stuff. The prices are decent. I mean, it's not like Granny's. They don't have all that extra stuff. They're just a head shop. Got all the CBD stuff, and they sell the pipes, and and all that kind of stuff, and bongs. And although you can't call them bongs there, you know how the law works.
Hey,
You got to call it a water pipe. You're not allowed to call it a bong. All the dumb shit in the world. You can buy a pipe to smoke your pot in, but you just can't call it a pot pipe. You have to call it a herb or tobacco pipe. It's just dumb shit, man. Welcome to Ohio, where shit don't make any sense. Every time we come up to this end, ain't it?
every time. Guys, if you're still out there watching, which it says you are, we lost the chat a few minutes back. But
Yes, I'm pretty sure they still see the video. We're
no, yeah, it's still live.
cut this
Oh,
out, that
good
end
God,
of
what a
town.
bump!
Because apparently we ain't gonna be able to run this end of town, not with a live anyway. And not that we need to be on this end of town. There ain't shit going on up here anyway.
Right. Oh, there it is. Good God, about 200 of them just come in. Jeff eats pigs.
Somebody's trying to choke Sovereign up. I'm surprised that man's got a lung left in the last couple of weeks, man. Everybody hits him with them chili-isms, making
Oh.
him suck that bone on
Yeah.
straight down.
I'm trying to.
See what I mean?
Oh, yes, Danny, we appreciate that. He said, I'll get whatever y'all want to eat. Even called us brothers. Appreciate that, brother.
Absolutely. Thank you, thank you.
Yes, sir. Can't thank you enough.
Our bellies are full of coffee and donut. I know mine is. I'm plumb full of coffee and donut right now.
I'm just glad we got the chat back.
Yeah, it gets damn boring driving around without the chat, don't it?
It does. I'm just glad we got the chat back, and I think it just went back out.
It probably did.
Oh, nope, there it is.
Oh, good deal. It's got moving them to and away from that tower for some reason. Well, I don't know where the hell they went, but
Bethany Young, I don't know where the police are, to be honest with you.
that's what we were looking for. We didn't find them. We come all the way down 3rd, come up Vine, and now I'm back here on the back street here on, what is this, 12th?
Yep, 12th Street up by the college.
Yeah, and
Babe,
I ain't seeing a thing.
we
so
sure do eat a lot of
get up
steak,
here.
and
Go straight through.
in all honesty, I wouldn't mind a good steak. It's Eugene's fault, Cybern said. Blame Eugene, hell with it.
Hey, you take the blame. I usually do.
Right.
Yours are broader than mine.
Art said, damn, bring me a steak too.
Right? There you go. How about a donut that tastes like a steak?
Bethany Young said, dang, not damn. Dang, we see if they went towards Cold Grove. Debo's nice said, go to the gas station.
Actually, I'm going to go there in just a minute. I got to go to the restroom. Thanks to Danny, I'm full of coffee, and now I got you put it in the top. You got to let some out the bottom every now and then, so you can fit more in the top. So that way, when y'all say I'm full of it, you're lying, because I let some out every now and then. I can't be plumb full. Although I can be pretty damn close to the top sometimes.
Lord, I like barbecue steak. Yeah, barbecue steak too myself. I mean,
Barbecue steak.
Yeah.
Why would you want to put barbecue on a steak?
oh, I love anything got to do with barbecue sauce. A1 sauce, I'll eat it.
I don't like barbecue sauce. I won't eat it. But see, my woman calls everything cooked on a grill barbecued. So she's like, you want to barbecue a steak, she don't put barbecue sauce on it. She just puts it on the grill.
The police here use cell phones, and
Yeah, they have an encoded system.
yeah,
Encrypted.
Yeah.
Through AT&T, they have cell phones. The cell phones are their body cams. And,
Debo, just the scanners would not work.
Yeah, scanner won't work. I've got one. It just doesn't pick them up. Because
Trying
it's
to-
encrypted.
Trying to read through it and catch up with the chat. You know what I mean?
Well, just don't miss the new shit trying to catch up on the old shit. If it's that important, they'll say it again.
All right.
They know we're out moving around. It's hard to keep up. So I don't think they blame us too much if we miss something. If they do, then oh well, I guess there's not much I can do. It's
Hey, Miss Lisa, be proud of me now.
hard to read every chat. That's what you always say.
She would. I'm reading the chat, bud.
Yeah, for the moment.
For the moment.
As soon as I start again, you'll quit.
Right?
That's usually when Lisa pops in.
Right. My wife said, about damn time.
I don't think I've seen Lisa yet tonight, actually. She must be busy tonight. Must think she has a life or something.
Debo's Nation said, when you go out, we can still hear and see.
Yeah, I know they can. It's just
No.
we can't hear or see anything. Well, we can't hear anything anyway, but we damn sure can't see it. I mean, we don't lose the video. It's still pumping. We just lose the chat. And that's the only reason we do the lives is so we can see the chat.
Yes, Daisy. Their body cams and everything is on a cell phone.
Yep.
And I do agree. That is not very transparent if they use a cell. Salacious? What are you talking about?
What did they say? What did she say?
Oh, yeah.
I think it's a she, if I remember correctly. So
If I can get away from the bumps. Eugene make us laugh by telling us the dumbest thing I've ever done story. Dumbest thing I've ever done. Let's see.
It just one?
Oh, goodness. Let's see here. All right. We was at a bar in Huntington, West Virginia.
This sounds like a good story already.
Me and about 7 or 8 of my buddies. And we was in a bar in Huntington, West Virginia. And, you know, it's probably about 15, 16 years ago. And we was just sitting there. We was drinking our beer and everything, and these guys behind us was, you know, sitting there drinking, eating, and all that good crap. And I'm already probably about 16, 17 beers in. I'm feeling pretty good because I drink Bud Light Platinum. And I'm feeling really good, actually. And these guys behind us, I mean, they was throwing popcorn or something at each other. And one hit me, so I reached back there and I grabbed the guy's hot dog off of his plate. I hit him in the mouth with it. So they say. I don't remember.
Oh, you drunk?
I was pretty lit.
Okay.
But anyway, we got kicked out over there. We went to the Garth Brooks concert in Charleston, West Virginia. Okay. We get to Garth Brooks concert in Charleston, West Virginia. Me and the same buddies I'm out with. And we get backstage passes to Garth Brooks concert. And yet again, I don't remember whatever happened. They were just telling me.
I'm gonna go to the restroom.
Yeah, go ahead, brother. And anyway, supposedly we had like third row seats to the Garth Brooks concert. Okay, so obviously we paid good money for these seats. And anyway, this dude behind my buddy Dave, he was saying something, and next thing I know, my buddy's getting hit in the back of the head with a Coke. And after he got hit in the back of the head with a Coke, I turn around, I'm fighting. I mean, literally, it was like a brawl. I mean, there's cops everywhere. And when I came to myself, when I literally, you know, woke up, because like I said, I don't remember nothing that happened that night. And I went to court, and the judge asked me, he said, I gotta ask you one question, son. I said, what's that? He said, why would you hit a man with a hot dog? I said, I hit a man with I said, sir, we was drinking, you know, and I had a few shots of whiskey and maybe a few shots of moonshine, but I'm gonna keep that on the down low. Well, not now. But anyway, he said, why would you hit a man with a hot dog? Don't you think he bought that hot dog to eat it? I said, sir, I really don't remember. I said, you know, and he said, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. He said, I'm gonna give you a break, son. He said, because I honestly believe, I said, sir, I don't remember nothing. I said, you know, I'm gonna have to go to my buddies and ask what all happened. He said, well, when my cops brought you to jail, he said, they told me the story, what happened. And so, make a long story short, you know, don't get me drunk and someone run their mouth with hot dogs. But like I said, I mean, it was more embarrassing than anything, I think, because I knew the judge I went under. And yeah, so it was more embarrassing than anything, really. I'm dying. Well, you know, if I remembered everything that happened from what my buddies told me, I would probably be with you rolling. Oh, yeah. Like I said, I mean, I wasn't only drinking just beer. Sorry, buddy. Listen, used to hanging out with me, 9 times out of 10, we'd end up in jail. But I'm not like that no more.
No, I keep him straight laced now, guys. I'm enough of a goody two.
That was priceless, Eugene. well, like I said, it was more embarrassing than anything.
Send in first like that.
Yep.
And then when you snap it back in there, it'll automatically close.
It was more embarrassing than anything, but I thought it was pretty funny. I hit a guy with a hot dog. I mean,
Chug a short dog, especially Ripple. Well, here's the problem, Art. I don't know what the fuck a short dog is or Ripple. Eugene probably does, but I don't. Some of the words people used, I don't know what the hell they're talking about. He said, don't eat egg salad sandwiches and chug a short dog, especially Ripple. I don't know.
He must be talking about moonshine.
I don't know. I've never heard it called that.
I have.
My moonshine I've got, I ain't never called it Ripple. White Lightning, maybe. Sovereign said there's much better foods to assault people with. Spaghetti's good.
And well, I mean, the thing was, I'm a huge Garth Brooks fan. Always have been. We had backstage passes, dude, and that didn't fucking get to go back there. So we all went to jail.
Well, that's what you get. Don't be smacking people with hot dogs and shit, you know.
I did, dude.
If you're going to be assaulting people, don't do it and get caught. Not during the concert, anyway.
Well, after we got through out of the bar in Huntington, man. Oh, Miss Lisa.
There's Lisa. Hello, Lisa. How you doing tonight? Good
See,
to see you
every
out there.
time I put that phone down,
I
Miss
told
Lisa
you.
pops
I
in.
told you. It's every time. It's just the way it works. Sovereign said hamburger throwing stars. Let's see. Art said Ripple was carbonated wine. Oh, I got you.
Okay.
Like cheap hillbilly champagne. I've drank a bit of that here and there. Bud Light and Garth is his favorite too. That was Debo. Said he saw him twice.
Debo. You know, and I was so damn pissed because we got backstage, and you know we had to pay pretty good money for backstage passes.
Oh my God, Art, are you serious? You preferred Mad Dog 2020?
Uh-oh.
Compared to what?
What is that?
I don't know. He said I preferred Mad Dog 2020. I'm waiting on the response. You know, there's always a lag by the time they hear us, and then they can respond. So you just have to be patient. Lisa said she's been here, so
there
you must
you
have
go,
missed
Miss
her.
Lisa.
You must have missed her. She was there the whole time. She was trolling you, son. She's laying around and lurking in the dark. Art said, when I drank. Yeah, I'm just wondering what the hell you're comparing it to if you say you preferred it. I don't know what kind of rotten gut shit you were drinking if you preferred Mad Dog. You know, Mad Dog ain't the most terrible shit, but it sure ain't the best.
Needless to say, I don't drink moonshine no more.
Y'all ever hear of Mogan David? My grandpa used to drink a glass of Mogan David wine every evening.
Yeah, I don't drink moonshine no more. I stay out of jail.
Who's that? Somebody, let's see. I don't know if that's Marilyn or Marlon. Owen says my ex threw a frozen French fry at me. There's a lot of food assault going on out there, ain't there?
Oh, that's fine.
Art said Sterno. That's what he's comparing. Yeah, that I guarantee you I'd prefer Mad Dog too over Sterno. Salacious said she likes. Salacious, are you a female? Let me ask again. I believe that's the way it works. Sometimes I forget, but said they preferred apple pie if they drink moonshine.
Well, Miss Lisa, I was literally reading the chat, about 5-10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
While Terry was driving around. Now, I told everybody you'd be so proud of me.
Salacious said I'm all girl. Okay, I didn't want to call you a she and have it wrong. I don't want to offend nobody.
I kind of
Wake Up American Resist said they'll drink Mad Dog 2020 when piss is not available. That's about right. We are having a good night, Christina Hess. How you doing this evening? Actually, we're out here tonight. Thanks to Danny Sharp for filling me and Eugene full of coffee and donuts, and thanks to Baby Doll Ironton for putting gas in the tank, and we're out here having us a good time. Oh shit, Debo Snowson said his mom threw a pot at his dad when he was young. Well, my mom never threw anything at my dad, but one time he acted like, he didn't act like it, he just kind of flinched because he was mad. He wasn't really going to hit her, but if you didn't know any better, it did kind of look that way. And she had one of them big old cast iron skillets in her hand at the time, and she just looked him in the eye and said, listen here, bub, you have to sleep at some point, and I know where you sleep. So he never hit her. Hey, Jason, you seen me at Mickey D's, huh? Good deal. I'm always around somewhere. I'm easy to spot if you're looking.
You should holler at us.
Well, not everybody wants to meet us, man. We're not everybody's favorite people.
Hey.
Too bad, but we're not everybody's favorite
Now, damn it,
people.
we famous.
Shit.
That's what we hear anyway.
Yeah, Lisa said Eugene reading the chat for 5 minutes is nothing to brag about. She'll be proud of you when you do it through the entire stream.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen, Miss Lisa. Sorry to hurt your feelings.
Jason says he's met me before. Probably. I've met so many people, I don't always remember the screen names sometimes. So, I believe I met you down at the gas station, didn't I? If I remember correctly. I've met so many people in a lot of places, and it's hard for me to remember everybody I've met. I've met so many people in just the last few months. They all have one person to know me, and I've got 40 or 50 people that I've met. It says I was handing out trifolds. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Did you get your trifold? I'll tell you what, JR, if you ever do happen to make it this way, I don't know if I'm a good person to meet or not, but I always enjoy meeting new people for sure.
Yes, sir.
A good deal, Jason. I'm glad you got it. And he said, and the bill. Yeah, that's right. I always tried to pass out a copy of the Bill of Rights because that trifold's not going to do you much good. That's why Chili didn't use it when he got pulled over. He knows better. You know, your Bill of Rights is what you need to know. You can't stand up for your rights if you don't know what they are. And that's how you know, because that's where they're stated. So. I've still got some, Lisa. I've still got some of the trifolds in the back seat, just in case somebody might want one. I sure give it to them. I don't mind. Sovereign said he had to quit drinking. He was allergic. He breaks out in handcuffs and jail cells every time he drinks.
Hey, Sovereign, we got the same backstory.
It's like breaking out in hives, ain't it? Only it's more annoying. Those hives will go away with Benadryl. Benadryl won't help you with them cuffs and bars.
That's like the last time I was in Iron Court, man. Fucking.
Miss Mandy requested to be a mod. Is she not already a mod? Well, I can't do it from here. I can't do it from this screen, and I can't get back over to the YouTube side when I'm live here, so I have to handle it. And who else was it? Austin Murphy. I need to make him a mod, too. I was busy today and forgot to sit down at the PC and do that. I ain't been in front of the PC all day, so been out and being busy today. My cousin had his 50th birthday party today, and I spent a good deal of the afternoon with him, and I'll be honest, I didn't even lay down in the bed till after 7 o'clock this morning, and I didn't get up till noon, so that was that's where my morning went. Hey, Archangel for Truth, how you doing tonight, buddy? Good to see you out there. Always happy to have you.
Hey, your cousin, I say happy birthday.
But it's too late now. Hell, his birthday's about over.
Well, it's happy late, damn it.
He's almost 50. He'll survive without one more happy birthday, I would say. I hadn't seen him in probably a year or two. I was glad to see him. He's one of those cousins that's more like a brother to me. You know,
Yeah.
I love him very much. He's one of my favorite people in the world. Even though we don't get together very, very much, it doesn't change anything. Chorky's in a van. Good morning from, where is that? Got that flag. What is that? Great Britain? Somewhere like that. The UK something.
That's what it looks like from way back here.
Well, good evening from here. That's good to hear, Archangel. I'm glad you're doing good, man. Always. Danny said homemade moonshine. I got some of that at the house, man. I've always got about a half gallon of the clear sitting around.
And Danny, I don't do the moonshine no more. I'm like Sal.
Do I need a channel administrator? You talking about an administrator? I don't even know what the hell they would do, actually. How did I feel about COVID in 2020? About the same way I feel about COVID right now. I kind of think it's a big fucking joke, actually. I'm not saying that people didn't get sick and die, but fuck, people been getting sick and dying ever since the first people were on Earth, so it's not anything new, you know.
Nope.
The testing didn't quite work out, so, if you can have a false positive and you can have a false negative, how the hell can you believe any of the tests then? You never know if it's a false one or not, so that's just crap, and I don't know how anybody's believing any of it, to be honest. Me, I'm a little bit harder to convince. Glad to see that we have a chat that's not always about you-know-who. Yeah, Jason, it's the chat that usually brings him up. We don't always talk about him. We don't really give a shit. That's all up to him. We don't care.
Hell no, we don't care.
That was the dumbest thing you did. The dumbest thing I ever did ain't as funny. The dumbest thing I ever did was come in here to meet him. That was the dumbest thing. But, you know, I mean, at the end of it, I'm glad I did because I had some great stuff. I've met some great people. It's been awesome.
Funny because I hit a guy with,
thing I did.
I mean, I think it's funny because I hit a guy with a hot dog, but it was kind of embarrassing when I went in front of the judge. I've known my whole life.
Yeah, I assaulted someone with a hot dog, Judge.
I guess at the Garth Brooks concert, though, we got in a big brawl.
JR said he's still in high school. Oh, shit.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I graduated in 1992, so I'm an old bastard by your comparison, for sure.
Yeah.
Jason said, guess what, Terry and friend? Guess what, Terry and friend who is with him? He has a joke for us. All right, we're ready,
Yeah,
Jason.
go ahead.
JR said he graduated in 2021. Well, congratulations on the graduation,
Yep,
I guess.
Congrats.
You get through that 12 years, you find out the next 34 are going to be just like it. You just didn't have to go to school. It doesn't get much more fun generally. Kind of the same old stuff. What do you call a depressed bear? A depressed bear.
Depressed bear.
I don't know.
Shoot,
What do you call a depressed bear, Jason?
I have no clue.
I'm not able to come up with anything off the top of my head either. What do you call a depressed bear? A bipolar bear. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. I like that one. Salacia said she's still laughing and will every time she sees a hot dog, Eugene.
Well, hey, I'm glad that I can make you laugh when you see the hot dogs.
Nicody said they were in the ICU. The COVID patients in the ICU were quarantined. The doctor and nurses wore oxygen tanks with full masks. Yeah, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it was real. It just means they believed that it was. I'll just put it that way. And I'm not trying to say whether it was or not. I was just giving my opinion, which is about as useful as toilet paper for the most part. You can wipe your ass on it. It's just my opinion. I'm not asking you to believe me, and I'm not trying to convince you. I just only answered because I was asked. Jason said he graduated in 98, so he was only a few years after me. I was in 92. About 6 years younger than I am there.
I was in 2004.
The XL Master said, brain went out, hope it comes back. Yeah, if you're talking about mine is never coming back. Michael Lutz said it killed my dad. I'm not, oh, you talking about COVID? Well, that's what they told you killed him. I don't know that it was COVID, and there's no exact way to prove it. That's all due to the testing, and the testings don't work. That's kind of the problem. I'm not saying that he didn't die, Michael. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to say there's no way to prove to me sitting here right now tonight that COVID had anything to do with it. Could have been any virus, could have been any flu, could have been any cold, anything like that. All those different, we're told different viruses, you know. So that's kind of my thinking on it. And I'm not trying to offend you or anything, Mike. You know that. Mike knows me. He knows I ain't trying to say nothing mean to him for sure.
I'm sorry to hear about that, man.
Well, good luck, JR. I went out to the Collins Career Center and took the adult heating and air classes, and that was when I found out I didn't have near the money to pay for the insurance and all the equipment and shit I needed to be able to do the job anyway. So it didn't do me a whole lot of good, but I have the knowledge, so I can fix them anyway. Terry, the tests aren't 100%. What is? I'm not the one claiming that the tests work. I'm the one claiming they don't work. I don't guarantee anything, Lisa. I only guarantee you that there's no guarantee. That's what I'm guaranteeing you. It's the only guarantee I will do it. Seemed to me a lot more people died after the vaccines came out than ever did before, and I'm pretty sure I can prove that beyond the shadow of a doubt. I think we all already know that. The real deaths didn't... They called everyone that died a COVID death. Everyone that died almost was called a COVID death, and no extra people died during that time. They just bumped the numbers of COVID up. You can go do that research yourself and find out those numbers are correct. Not because I'm smart, but because those are the numbers they gave us. That's a simple fact. So now since then, though, once they started giving out that, what does it say? Are you saying they're always wrong? What's always wrong, Lisa? The tests? No, the problem is they ain't always right. It ain't got nothing to do with how often they're wrong unless they're not always right. Then having one wrong one is bad. So 530,000 more died? Nah, not during the first bit of COVID they didn't. That's not true. Those numbers were bumped up, sweetheart. The total number of deaths in the country didn't go up by 500 and some thousand. That's not true at all.
Only the number of COVID deaths went up.
I had 2 buddies in perfect health, dude. Good health. Didn't take no pills, nothing. My age. As soon as they got the COVID vaccine, 3 months later, both of them was dead.
Well, see, that's kind of my point. You know, it seemed to happen after the vaccine.
That's why I didn't get it.
I'm sure Lisa's going to argue with me the rest of the night, so I'm going to quit talking about it because I don't want it to be an argument.
We love you, Miss Lisa.
Well, you know, Lisa believes whatever she sees on the news,
Yeah.
and that's most people. And I'm not trying to insult anyone. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to say that if they put it out on the nightly news, I don't believe a damn bit of it unless I can confirm it myself. That's just me. That's how I am. And it wouldn't matter if Tom Brokaw told me, Sovereign Soul Unchained Mind told me, or Eugene or Lisa told me. I don't always believe everything at face value anymore. Chili runt me. Never again will I just believe someone's word, no matter who it is. I'll check the shit out myself. And I don't claim to have all the facts, guys. So please don't think that that's what I'm claiming. You just have my opinion, and know that opinions are shaped and changed as life goes on. With new information, your opinions can change. So. You're right, Jason. Not everything on YouTube is real. Not everything anywhere is real. Not everything, for sure. You guys should know better than to believe in. Never believe anything you hear, and only about half of what you see and read, and you'll probably be a better person for it. That's the best advice I can give you. You know, don't believe anything you hear, and only half of what you see and read. If you can't verify it yourself, take it with a grain of salt. Seemed to me like COVID was a miracle. Nobody died of anything for like 4 years except for COVID. Like people didn't die of anything else anymore, you know. To have zero fucking, you know, almost, well, less than 3,000 flu deaths.
No.
That shows you they're bumping the numbers with their so-called COVID, you know. But, you know, people don't want to believe it. They fudge the numbers. Hell, go look at the numbers they give you for, like, your unemployment rate and all that kind of bullshit. It's all trumped up numbers. Good old boy says, hey, Terry, I got the vaccine, the booster. Well, there you go. If that's what you feel like you need to do, go for it. I won't tell you not to. I'll tell you that I won't. But it's not because necessarily of that vaccine alone. I just wouldn't get any vaccine, period. Any of them, none of them. I wouldn't allow my children to get them now that I'm older and smarter. All right, Jason, I appreciate you hanging out with us a bit, bub. Thank you. You're welcome to come back if we're still on after your shower. Or hell, if you got a waterproof case, take it in there with you. Shit, we'll shower with you. Why the hell not? Ain't like we can see anything from this end anyway, so.
I'm glad.
He said, sorry to hear that. What did Lisa say? Where did I? SIL, is that sister-in-law maybe? Lisa, is that sister-in-law? I'm sorry to hear whoever it was died of cancer. And really sorry to hear that. My uncle died of cancer. My father, uncle, grandpa. Yeah, you're right, Ida. We're all going to die one day. It's not a matter of if. It's just a matter of when and why. I'm sorry to hear that, Lisa. Her sister-in-law. It's probably pretty hard on the brother, I'd say, being his wife.
Yeah, I hate to hear that, man.
Yeah, cancer, man, it takes you down. It's never good. JR said his mother's significant other recently passed away because of cancer. Sorry about that, JR. How do you know cancer is real? I told you it's going to get interesting.
Yeah.
I'll tell you my theory on cancer, guys. I'm a pretty smart guy. I don't know if y'all actually understand what a virus actually is. You can go find out for yourself. It's really easy to look up. Know that it's not a living entity. It's not alive. That's why medicine can't kill it, because it doesn't live. It's basically a protein bubble with DNA in it. And when it enters the body, it takes over the reproductive part of whatever cell it enters and causes the cell to reproduce the virus rather than reproducing itself.
And that's why it has to run its course. Those cells that are reproducing the virus have to die off before it quits. That's called running its course. So now that you know it's not a living entity, my question is, where the fuck do they come from? Do you think protein packets with DNA just fall out of the fucking sky? And as far as cancer is concerned, think about what it is. For some reason, a cell or a group of cells start to mass reproduce themselves, causing a lump or a mass, right? The reproductive system of the cell gets all fucked up and it starts to rapidly reproduce all fucked up, and that causes a mass or a tumor or a lump or whatever the hell you want to call it. And I'm a dumb fucking hillbilly, but it sure sounds like a fucking virus, don't it? Maybe that's why they can't find a cure, because they ain't looking for one. Just saying. That's my opinion for the moment, guys. Just my opinion. Don't listen to me. Hell, I'm a dumbass hillbilly that lives on a muddy hillside. I wouldn't know nothing. Do your own research, make your own decisions in life, and then you can't blame anybody but you. Please, don't listen to me and then blame me someday. Don't do that. Me, I'm just a dumb hillbilly that's got plenty of time to read, so. You're right, Nightman's wife, there is no money in a cure. It's repeat business. That's how the medical establishment works, right along with everything else. That's why people are getting sicker and sicker, and if you don't think they are, go to your local doctor's office and schedule an appointment. See how long it takes you to get in. Around here, we got plenty of doctors, but you can't hardly get into one. Damn, you go over to King's Daughters on the wrong night, you're going to wait 8, 10, 12 hours in that emergency. That's a damned emergency room. Craziness. Of course, so many people run to the doctor now. Their nose runs. They got to run to the fucking doctor. Oh my God, doc, why is my nose running? Well, because you're sick, stupid. Best thing you could have done was stay the fuck home. Just saying.
I remember about 10 years ago, I was in a wreck over in KY and broke my right shoulder. And I went to the hospital. I sat in that waiting room. Ambulance took me to the hospital. I sat in that waiting room for 13 and a half hours waiting to get called back. Broken shoulder.
Michael said he heard Beth was following us around all night. Well, good. Hell,
I hope she does.
Maybe she would get her in the car. Hell, we'll get her camera too. We'll get her out to audit some.
I just wish I can talk like her.
Let her expose the corruption, since obviously most of you consider me too much of a pussy to do it. We'll see what she brings out. Good old boy said, damn, Terry, that's what I was doing, was planning on blaming you. Hey, might as well. Why the hell not, you know? I'll take the blame. I don't mind. Just know, guys, when I speak, it's just what I believe for whatever reason. You know, I base everything on what I think, so, you know, what I know. And I don't claim to know everything. I only claim to know certain things. Oh, Sovereign, I'm not even going to read that. Damn.
All right, that's make me lean up to see what's up.
See? That's why I'm not reading that.
Hello, Saul.
There's just some things that I'm just not going to read out, you know, and some things I choose not to say.
I had to lean up just to read that one.
That was all kinds of fucking wrong, Sovereign. Funny, but all kinds of wrong.
Now we all know why his channel got
See,
banned for a week.
now he's another one that I would have never met had all this not happened, man. I love him. He's like a brother. He's
yeah, I like old Saul.
He's come to mean a lot to me. You're right, Lord KJW. My question is, if all the billions of dollars we've already given them to find a cure, if they don't know everything there is to know about cancer and they're still acting like it's a fucking mystery, shouldn't we quit giving them all that fucking money? I mean, that's why I won't donate to cancer places. I won't do it. I will not. It doesn't seem to make any sense. Seems like money bad spent to me. I think your money would be better helping the homeless.
Damn, look at that tire leaning in.
Yeah, that's called a bad hub. He needs wheel bearing on that. The hub's out of it, wheel bearing, depending on which model. And since it's a Jeep and a four-wheel drive, they probably have to be pressed in, so it's just the bearing itself, and the hub's a separate part. You might be right there, Michael. I don't know, but it seems maybe. But some things are not actually the way we hear. Like I said, I kind of learned that, you know, getting to know Chili a little bit when I found out, you know, I realized that you have to be careful when you believe what someone says, because, you know, they're probably lying to you. You know Mike? You remember Mike, right?
Oh, yep. How you doing tonight, Mike?
You know, some people don't like Mike. I don't have a reason not to like him. I've heard stories about him, but of course I can't verify those, so I have no reason to believe it yet. I mean, you know, it's just what I'm told, and I'm not trying to be rude about it. I'm just trying to be honest.
Yep.
Again, I don't claim to know everything. That's exactly why I'm unable to believe everything, you know, because I don't know enough truth behind it. Well, you want to hold that a minute? We'll take us a little drive around here, and
Yeah,
hopefully
sure.
we don't lose the chat while we do it.
Yeah, I hope we don't.
If we do, we'll just be assholes and start another one. That's what we'll do.
I hope everybody's doing really good out there tonight, having a great evening.
We are. I'm full of fucking sugar and caffeine.
I'm
ready to jump out of this car and run a marathon, man. I got no
Right.
sugar in me.
Thanks to Danny.
Them donuts were fucking great.
The coffee just made it. Well, no, I can't say that because coffee's great, and I don't
Can
care.
you believe that son of a bitch is gonna charge us $11 for 11 donuts and
$11.
the damn dozen's only $7.99? I was like, what the hell are you doing, man? Why would you charge me for 11 individual donuts and charge me more than a
Nope.
dozen price? That don't make any sense. Just charge me for a dozen and we'll count it as I didn't get a damn donut. And he's like, well, go back there and get you one more. Well, fuck, there ain't no more, Bob. That's why I only have 11. It ain't because I'm too stupid to count to 12. Shit. Wasn't because like 11's as high as I got. Just, damn. Some of these kids that are cashiers, man, they're just kids, but sometimes it seems like their heads ain't screwed on too straight. They ask me, they say, you want your milk in a bag? I say, hell no, leave it in a jug. It's easier to pour on the cereal. And they'll give me a look like they just don't, like they thought that I honestly thought they was gonna dump it into the bag. You know, they don't take it as a joke. I don't know what's wrong with kids today.
All right, D-Bose. He said, I spent last night in the arms of a girl in Louisiana.
Must be nice.
Garth Brooks song.
Oh, was he singing?
I'm just a big Garth Brooks fan, so I got it as soon as I read it. That's in a Garth Brooks song.
No. Well, you can see I'm not as big a fan as y'all.
Oh, yeah, I've always been a big fan of Garth Brooks. Conway 20, Hank Williams. You can tell I'm just a hillbilly.
See, those are, yeah, I was the hillbilly that listened to heavy metal. I never really cared a lot for country. Now, I like some bluegrass and I like some country, but I'm not a huge fan of country.
Baton Rouge. That's actually a good song, D-Bose. I like that song.
I always like friends in low places. That's what I've always said about myself. I do. I have friends in low places. I don't have the kind of friends that a lot of people have, but the ones I have are in such low places when you really need something, they always have what you need.
Good old boy said, Terry, I am going to blame me getting hungry on you.
Okay. Well, blame Danny. He's the one who bought the donuts.
Thanks again, Danny.
Where you at, good old boy? Are you close? Hell, we'll bring you a
Hey,
donut.
hey, good old boy, if you're close, son, we'll bring you a donut.
We tried to eat the whole dozen. We just couldn't get them down. I ate 3 of them. That was as close as I could get for the moment.
Yeah, I think that's what I had, 3.
We'll bring you a donut. They're all hanging out here at the pig pen. They ain't out doing nothing either. Probably doing paperwork and shit.
Miss Lisa said, good old boy, I have some leftover pulled pork and mac and cheese.
Let's head to Lisa's house.
Let's go to Miss Lisa's
I don't know exactly where it's at, but I know the city it's in. I could get close, but I don't know exactly where it's at. But hell, for pulled pork, that might be worth the trip tonight. We'll go all right there and eat pulled pork.
Good old boy said, Terry, I'd join y'all if y'all were close.
Yeah, well, we'd be happy to see you. I'm always happy to have somebody join us. You see, there ain't too many people will get in the car with us, and they sure won't get in their own car and drive around, so it's just us. Not that not that we necessarily need a team of auditors, but I would like to have a couple unknown cameras in a few places in this town just to see what's going on. Because nothing goes on when I'm there. Everybody knows me. All the shit stops when I show up. They know I'm the guy with the fucking camera.
Bad part is they know every vehicle. Even if we try to buy a new vehicle, they know about it.
Well, just, I'm easy to pick out. I'm one of those
JR
guys
said,
that's
I'd
easy to
join.
pick out.
JR said, I'd join if I didn't live 4 hours, 15 minutes away.
Well, fuck, that's only 4 hours and 15 minutes, shit.
Hey, come on, JR.
Wonder where Aaron is talking about my headlights tonight. I haven't seen him show up yet tonight. Oh, Aaron Queen. Well, shit, there ain't nothing happening yet, so I guess we'll hang out here a little bit longer. And yeah, see, you're learning how to snap that in there now, ain't you?
Yes, sir.
See how easy it is once you get the ass of it in there, it'll snap right in every time. Experimental gene therapy. I don't know what the hell they're talking about now. Little old boy says nothing a little hot sauce won't cure. I'm not sure what the hell they're curing.
I think so. Miss Lisa's talking.
They probably are. Those two would argue. You could be driving down the road with those two and Sovereign say, "Look at that beautiful black horse," and Lisa would say, "That horse is white," just to get them started.
Yeah.
I'm sure she would. They love to do that to each other. I love it. I love to sit back and read the chat and watch them, especially on his channel on Tuesday nights.
Look at that. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do.
Rachel Taylor, how you doing tonight? Good to see you out there. Thanks for coming to join us. Debo said the earth is round. Yeah, well, that still don't mean it ain't flat according to Sovereign. It can be round and flat like a record. A record's round, but it's still flat.
Be right back.
All right, man, I'll wait right here.
Make sure you get this on camera.
Get what on camera? Oh, okay. There you go, guys. He's gonna go help somebody out here. And Danny, he wanted you to see this. I think this is what's left out of the donut money. I think's what he's doing. I'm not sure, but I think that's what he's doing. Yeah, he's gonna help her out and give her a couple bucks there. Thank you, Eugene. We try to help them out when we know the best we can. We don't like to see anybody not have shit. That's, you know, rough not to have a place to live, especially. And some people have a hard time even coming up with something to eat, so we help out a lot in that area. Quite a few people here. Was that the rest of the donut money?
That's the rest of the donut money.
Well, there you go, Danny. That's where that went. Maybe she can have a donut.
She almost cried.
Well, the problem is, like, me and you're the only two that do shit like that. Like,
Yep.
there ain't too many people that just help a fucker out, I mean, damn. Remember them guys sitting down there at the Ridge Station that night? I said, "How you doing?" He said, "I'm a little hungry." Well, fuck, get over here.
Yep.
We'll get you something to eat.
Let's
Shit,
go.
You don't sit here hungry. I tell everybody, I can't pay your bills for you, but when it comes to eating, you come find me. We'll get you something to eat. Fuck, if I got to go hunting, we'll get you something to eat. Artie said he's still waiting on his donut. We emailed it, man. Blame Gmail. Gmail must be keeping it. They won't let the food pass through.
Yeah, well, almost cried when I gave her that money.
Well, it's rough walking around with your life in a shopping cart, man.
Yeah.
I can't imagine I really can't imagine what that's like.
No.
I mean, I've had times in my life where I really didn't have a place to live, so to speak.
No.
And if it wasn't for a few people around here letting me sleep on their couch or in one of the rooms, I'd have been sleeping in the car. I have slept in the car a few nights.
I just wish there was more people like us to help.
I know, right? I wasn't in a position where I needed money. I just didn't have a place to be. I had my land. I had no way to build my place yet. So, just a lot of shit like that. But it wasn't that I needed money. That wasn't my problem. And a lot of the things I've been through in my life were because of my own stupid choices that put me there. So I take it well. I take my licks pretty good. Tiff said she's very proud of you, babe.
Thank you, babe. Love you.
Unless she's calling me babe, and then you're welcome, babe. I'm glad you're proud of me.
You gotta tell her you love her.
Like a rattlesnake. I'm gonna love her when I get my booster seat back. Somebody asked, Nakoti said, "You're not getting into the flat earth rabbit hole, are you?" That's what they were talking about earlier. I was just throwing my 2 cents in there just to keep the argument going, because it's fun for me to watch them all argue. That's half the fun of being on Sovereign's channel, is watching people lose their minds.
Sovereign City is the flat earth rabbit hole. Yeah, and Cody, we discussed that over on Sovereign's channel on Tuesday nights. We have a show over there called Tinfoil Hat Tuesday, which reminds me, Sovereign, did your strike get lifted yet? Are we able to do it this week? Or are we going to have to do it on mine again?
Okay, guys, don't
Because
get
we'll do it on
sovereign
mine again. It don't bother me none. You know, I like it. You know, for the people that believe they live on a globe, they believe that's 100% true. And for the people that live on a flat earth, they believe that's 100% true. And there's no way to convince either one of them that they're wrong. And I love watching them do it, though. I love watching them try, anyway. Next week, Terry, you'll get your booster seat. Then you can use it next time you and my husband go out. Yeah. That's what I've been hearing for how many weeks now? Just wondering.
She's actually building you one.
Yes, Lisa, thank you for reminding everybody. Tonight's the night the clocks go back. Usually happens sometime around 2 o'clock in the morning or some shit.
I forgot about that.
And most cell phones and PCs will automatically update, but if you got any clocks that aren't connected to the net, you're probably going to have to take care of it manually. Hello, Veronica. How you doing tonight? Good to see you out there. Glad you come to hang out with us a bit. I guess we can turn this around since there ain't shit happening. They might as well stare at us for a minute. See Eugene in his pink shirt over there. He's all pretty in pink tonight thanks to Roseanne. I still ain't seen Roseanne in a bit.
I started saying.
She must have found something else to do.
Roseanne, she didn't think I'd do it.
Uncle Artie said I stopped going to McDonald's because they don't use booster seats anymore.
I will never eat McDonald's again. $10 for one person.
It's fucking nuts, wasn't it?
No.
$9.27 for a Big Mac, a large fry, and a Coke.
Yep.
Damn. Sob's got them all arguing over the flat earth now.
Oh, so.
Veronica said it's not real beef. If you're talking about McDonald's, I don't think that it is. I'm not going to get into that whole thing, but I don't generally eat at McDonald's.
I'll never eat there again.
Workline gave us a super chat last night to make sure that we ate, and Eugene wanted to go, so I took him up there and got him a burger. Debos Nation said, no, Terry, I started that one. So I guess it wasn't Sovereign this time, it was Debos. Well, there you go. You might as well poke the bear a little bit and get him to scream. That's for sure. Cody, Bob, and Sovereign arguing back and forth. You're right, Ida. You didn't get your Big Mac. That's because we didn't buy you one. Hell, it took all the money to buy Eugene one. Jesus Christ, that was a $10 damn Big Mac. That's crazy. $10 for a Big Mac, a fry, and a Coke.
Yeah. Never again.
I wouldn't pay that for a fucking Big Mac. I'd be embarrassed calling it big. I'd have to change the name and just call it a fucking Mac. You know? Leave the fucking big off of it. There ain't nothing big about it. They put an extra piece of bread in the middle and tell you it's bigger.
That's it.
You know, when I was like 3, it seemed big.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, Debo's a meal deal. That's the funny thing. They call that a value meal. Danny said he's glad you gave her that money.
Yes, sir. That's all thanks to you, Danny.
Yeah, we had our donuts and coffee, and we're full of it. And she looked like she could maybe use a coffee and a donut or something herself. So, you know,
thanks to Danny.
We try to do that a lot in here. There's probably about 4 or 5 people that I know here in Ironton who are homeless, and I see them out and about every now and then, and always try to make sure they've had something to eat, something to drink. You know, try to keep up, keep check on them. You know, because not everybody does.
No.
Now there are some people who are homeless by choice. I've met some.
No. And
I was blown away that somebody would, you know, is homeless by choice. I thought that's the craziest thing I'd ever heard, but until I met Chili. But anyway, I thought that was nuts. But not everybody's homeless by choice. So.
No.
Debo said Eugene has a bigger heart than this round earth.
I do. I help everybody I can. I think me and Terry, well, I don't think I know, me and Terry both has went beyond our means just to help people.
Oh yeah, well, that's, but see, I don't consider it a loss.
Nope.
If I have to come out of pocket and I have what might be a fine, I don't consider that a loss, Fuck, it's only money.
Yep.
Shit. You can't eat the stuff.
Nope.
If you could, we'd all just eat dollar bills.
That's right. Yeah, I try to help everybody I can and more.
Good old boy says, "Hey Terry, check out the Hobo channel." Is that an actual channel like on YouTube, Hobo channel? If so, I'll have to look that up later. I've never heard of that one. Unless you're talking about Chili's channel. Some people call him a hobo, so I'm not sure what you're talking about there. Lisa said, "Well, the last of my voice just dropped off." So does that mean we can't hear you anymore? Yeah, I'm going to work on that. I've got a couple things to check on between the weather and my schedule, and I'll be getting a hold of you here in the next day or two. I'll definitely let you know something. Somehow we'll figure out how to get it done. I'm probably going to have somebody with me to help me out because I'm going to need an extra pair of hands here and there. Ida's son needs a head gasket and some manifold gaskets on his truck, and I'm hoping that the engine doesn't have to be pulled to do it. Because if it does, I don't have the equipment to do it. I started to say money, but it's not about money. I don't have the money for the equipment, and even if I did, I wouldn't have anywhere to put the equipment after I bought it, so I don't, I'm not set up for that.
If you need help, brother, holler at me. I like CO Ida Mike anyway.
Oh, Archangel, that sounds nasty there now.
What do you say?
Hey, Lord KJW, you have a good night, and you stay safe too. We'll be all right out here. We're too boring to get arrested, and ain't nobody really wants to kill us for any reason. We ain't dangerous. We're just silly. So people tend to just laugh at us. But that's kind of the point, ain't it? You keep laughing, they don't want to hurt you. Lisa said, "Can't hear me." We can't hear you anyway. Just saying. Not in the chat anyway. I can read it, but I can't hear it. So that's what I wish. I wish there was a way like we could talk back and forth. That'd be awesome. Like a voice chat, where you could like say, talk to people and, have a conversation. Yeah. I think it would be neat anyway. Of course, when you get 30 or 40 people in the room, it might be a little difficult for everybody to talk. But... Oh, I know you're just kidding, Archangel. I was just thinking about how gross that actually was. Hey, some buns I don't want to be between, okay? And that's a couple of them right there, I'm not trying to talk bad about her buns. I just don't want to be between them, is all.
I don't even want to know.
Do I have interest to show people how to fix cars? Well, I guess I could if people want to know. There's a million YouTube videos out there that already show that, though. I'd just be one more drop in the bucket. I couldn't offer anything special, in that area. But I can definitely show you how to fix some stuff.
Now, boy, I tell you what, Danny. Appreciate the coffee and the donuts.
Good old boy says it's Hobo Shoestring, and is that a YouTube channel? If it is, I'll check that out later when I get home. There's something else to keep me up till 7 again in the morning.
Yep.
See, that's...
Well, I'm gonna go to Debo's.
Yeah, you need to check out his channel if you haven't.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Debo's, and I got a few.
He covers some of the frauditors.
Wednesday
and
night
stuff like
that I wrote down.
Debo said he loves the music night. Yeah, that's starting to get popular. People are starting to like it. They thought I was nuts in the beginning, but I think they're starting to like it now.
Well,
Eugene wouldn't stick around either until he finally got on there one night and heard a couple songs he liked, and then he realized what I was saying. They play a lot of different music.
Kind of,
Lisa wants to know how tall you are.
5'9".
There you go. He's 5'9", he says. I know he's taller than me. That's what I know.
5'9", 5'10", give or take. About 250.
So your seat is way back there. Yeah, it is. It's because he's a good bit taller than me, and I can't reach the pedals if I'm way back there.
Oh, God. Well, just put it this way. I got
Archangel.
I got in Terry's driver's seat one night. and literally had to take the front seat out just to sit in the back seat.
I thought he was going to tear the steering wheel off with his knees when he sat down. Tell Eugene to put his shirt on his. Tell you to put your shirt on. Your titties are pitiful, he said. No, see, there's nudity. Nudity right there on YouTube. You seen Eugene's titty. Everybody go wash your eyes out with soap. I'll see y'all here in about 10 minutes. He said let you know he's just fucking with you.
Oh, I know.
He didn't take it personal. He
No.
don't care. He's like me. He don't give a shit. And again, guys, I'm sorry for getting upset last night with, who was that? I got pissed off at. I got pissed off at somebody and
That's
they're
that
running their
Queen
mouth, and it wasn't Aaron.
Oh, it wasn't there?
No, I don't think so. Somebody else. It might have been. Somebody said something to Eugene. It just pissed me off. I don't know why.
Yeah, it was him.
I shouldn't have been that way, and I apologize to you all for losing my cool a little bit. You know, it's funny because, man, people say whatever they want about me, and I don't give a shit. Sometimes they say the wrong thing about somebody else, and it angers me. I don't like it. So,
well, the thing about this past Wednesday show, I love the show. Clay, Doc, they do a great job.
Right?
Phenomenal job.
They're good at what they do.
You're right. And, you know, I want to apologize to all the people that was trying to hear other songs when my fans was coming in just constantly. Play APO, play APO, play APO.
Archangel for Truth says you need some tassels.
Tassels?
Yeah, nipple tassels. I'd like to see if he'd have the coordination to get him swinging.
I'm good.
Sean says he knows you, but don't know if you remember him.
Oh, Sean knows me?
Sean Williams. I don't know if that's the actual
Sean
name. You never know, but
actually I do know Sean Williams.
well, that's probably the one you know then, since he knows you.
Tall, skinny guy?
Well, I don't know.
Sean,
are you a tall, skinny guy? Some people are in the beginning, and not so much these days. You never know.
I think I do know Sean. I do know a Sean.
You're right, Danny. There are a lot of hungry people in this town, and we try to help out with that too. We don't like to see nobody hungry. That's the one thing that he said. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't stand the thought of somebody not having something to eat. I don't know if you all have ever went hungry before, but I have. I've had times in my life when I didn't have enough, when I was married and I was young, and you know, shit happens and you lose a job and you got to go to another one, and you know, things get tight. You know, and I have been up to 7 days without eating at all. Was probably my longest stint in life. And so I know what it's like to be hungry, man. I don't wish that shit on nobody. I don't. It is it's no fun. Let me put it that way. There's no fun in being hungry.
I don't care who you are. If you're hungry,
it bothers me a lot to know somebody hasn't eaten.
I don't care who you are. If you're hungry, all you gotta do is email me. Well, Gmail.
Tell Eugene a good video to watch is Bad Grandpa in Timeout.
Oh,
he said
Bad Grandpa.
Fight. No, not the movie. He's talking about on his channel. It's a good video to watch. So,
okay.
Bad Grandpa in Timeout is what the title of the video is.
Okay. Bad Grandpa? I'm going to watch it. That's Debo's, right?
Said he lived beside your brother, Fred.
Yep.
And Jackie when they lived on 2nd Street in the greenhouse.
Sean's good people. Sean, actually great people.
Jonathan Mitchell, music's pretty good. He sings country. Well, that's good to know, Lisa. Thank you. I appreciate that. What did that say? Zerzeus, how you doing tonight? Glad to see you in here. Don't mind if you're late. Better late than never.
No.
To some people, better never than any time. But, you know, to some people, better late than never. It's always good to see you. Sometimes they all get chatting at the same time. It's hard to keep up. I don't know if they're talking to me or themselves.
Well, it's like, I think what's coming up Park Avenue right here. When the chat kicked back in, there was like 100 messages. I'm like, oh.
It's about shift change.
Yep.
There's Roseanne.
How you doing, Roseanne?
Hey, Roseanne, check this out. I'm going to move the camera here so you can see Eugene anyway. I'll just get it off here and film him. So you wanted to see him in his pink shirt. There's Eugene, pretty in pink. Look at that. I don't know if those are his legs or if he's riding a chicken, but there he is. Pretty in pink just for you, Roseanne. I took him all the way home just to get the shirt.
Hey, just for you, Roseanne.
We're doing great here, Zeus. Thank you for asking. But we're always good. They're guaranteed good for nothing. But we're good. There's not a homeless shelter here, Archangel, for truth, but there is I guess you could call it a homeless shelter. It's the city mission down there. They have a small place. I think they let you stay for 2 weeks, is it?
I think it is.
And, they kick your ass out at like 8 o'clock in the morning, and you have to be back in by like 7 or something before they lock the doors. And they let you stay there a couple weeks. You're expected, of course, to get a job and try to find an apartment. And if you do that, they help you pay like, I think, the first 2 months or something like that.
I think it is.
I don't know.
Don't hold me to it.
I've never actually went through the place. I just know a few people that have. So. But yeah, it's I guess you would call that a homeless shelter, but it's not much of one, and I don't think it would be the best place to go.
I hear a lot of bad things about that place.
I do too, and I don't know the truth of it.
I don't know if it's
but
true.
that's why I haven't heard anything good from it. I've only heard it's kind of like the jail here. I haven't heard anything good about it. Always bad.
No.
But as for a place just for homeless people to crash, no, I don't think we have anything. It sucks. A lot of empty houses, a lot of empty apartments just sitting around, man. And
we
it's
can actually
homeless
take
people.
them
It
and
don't make
show
any
them.
sense.
People down there sleeping up under the bridge. So.
Yeah, there's one guy right down by the ridge station there sleeping in his sleeping bag earlier when I come through. Got all his stuff sitting right out on the sidewalk there, just because there's nowhere else to be, I guess. I can't imagine.
No.
I'm lucky in that
I've
respect.
always said, and I've talked to a few big time people, that's got a lot of money. I've always said, if I get rich, first thing I'm doing is bringing jobs to this little town and building a place for the homeless free.
Dark Watch said, what could be good about the jail to talk about? Well, I don't know, but the
Nothing.
bad that I hear is like really fucking bad. It's not your normal, I had to go to jail and it sucked because I was in jail.
It's bad when the drunk tank is the nicest place in there.
Well, from what I understand, Chili was right about them stacking bodies on top of
yes.
bodies. There's way too many people shoved in way too small of a space because it's not big enough, and now they want to build a bigger jail so they can stack more people in it, I assume. And people have asked me how I felt about the new jail, and I was pretty serious about it. If it is to make the inmates' lives better, absolutely, I'm all for a new jail. If it's just to get more people stacked in it, then absolutely fucking not. There's too many people in there that don't need to be in there. That's my opinion. So.
Yeah, Ironton Jail. I've been there, unfortunately.
I've never even been in the place to visit. I've been there a while. I've taken other people there and let them visit people. I won't go in. So.
They do. Not bad on visiting day because they do clean stuff, but the cells ain't cleaned.
You're right, Archangel. It's especially probably bad during the winter.
It's cold during the winter.
I used to work security at St. Mary's Hospital in Huntington, and I know every time it started to rain, we had an influx of sick homeless people. That way they got to stay in the hospital for a couple nights and didn't have to be out in the damn rain and shit. Man, it must suck. When you have to find a place to be.
If you ever go to Ironton Jail, you'll burn up in the summer, you will freeze to death in the winter.
You're right, Dark Watch. Jail isn't supposed to be a 5-star hotel. That's not what I'm claiming. I'm not claiming it should be like a vacation.
But it should be clean.
But it shouldn't be, just shouldn't be quite the way it is. So
no.
Apparently that place is a hellhole. That's the best I can come up with. And now I haven't personally been in there. I'm just telling you other people's opinions.
And some of the best people I've ever met in my life.
Now, don't tell me you met some of the best people you ever met in a fucking jail. I don't even want to hear that.
Most loyalist motherfuckers you ever want to meet. Some will be there anytime you need them. I don't give a shit if they're in bed with Beyonce knows.
Yeah, but that is if they can stay out the fucking jail. Usually when you call them, they're still in the jail.
Loyal motherfuckers.
I've got a few people like that, and they've never been to jail. So.
I don't, see.
Have I considered doing an audit of the Ironton jail? They ain't gonna let me in that bitch, Archangel. There's no way in hell they're gonna let me in there to audit anything. It's in the sheriff's department, and when you walk in, it's just like the police department. There's a box on the wall, and you push the button. I went in and tried to schedule a meeting with the sheriff, and they acted like they couldn't do it. Said, oh, he sets up his own meetings. I'm like, well, you know, maybe I should speak to him. Well, he's on the phone. Well, how long is that going to be? Well, I don't know. You know, they didn't want to fucking help me at all. They just laughed me out of the place, and that was it. So I say, fuck them. There's you know, I mean, if y'all haven't seen that, just go to Google and type in Lawrence County Jail security cam footage, and you'll see one of the things that happened here in the local jail. And you'll wonder why it happened, and you'll wonder how the deputies got out of it without really experiencing much problem, why they're all still working for the jail today. I still wonder myself. One of them in particular, he knows who he is. I don't have to mention his name anymore, but he knows who I'm talking about. I had my own run-in with him. He made me very fucking unhappy the way he tried to treat me on my own land. And that shit won't fucking happen again, because it won't go down like that. If he ever comes out there and tries that shit again out in Pedro on my own land, I'll cuff him with his own cuffs and call the boss come and get him. That's what'll happen. I'll set him in the back of his own fucking car. Or die trying. Outside of that, we're cool. But I won't be treated like that on my own fucking land again. Not ever again. Won't happen. Just so he knows. I want him to know that. So if anybody out there knows who I'm talking about, just go ahead and forward that clip of that video to him and let him hear me say it. That way he knows it for a fact. Outside of that, I ain't got nothing to say about it. I told that story on Chili's channel up there. It was right after those girls were talking about somebody touching them, or touching. They weren't talking about themselves. They were talking about other girls that they supposedly knew that had been touched in the school. And they mentioned that deputy's name, and that's when he said, anybody else know anything else about this guy? And I was like, yeah, I got a story about him, and then I told mine, you know, so that's how that happened out. I just said she knows who I'm talking about. Yeah, I bet you do. Lisa said, they aren't going to let you go in and film people. Yeah, you're right. They won't. They wouldn't even let me go in if I didn't film people. They ain't going to let me into some bitch one way or another. They don't want me in there. Me and my camera are career killers. They don't want nothing to do with me, I promise you. That's not what they want.
Even if they would let us in there.
Hell, their own camera footage didn't get them anything. So I couldn't imagine, you know.
Even if they would let us in there, I bet you I know 99% of them.
You're talking about the inmates. I'm not. Yeah. I don't give a shit who's in the jail. That's not what I'm concerned about. It's the pricks that run it. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the, you know, the people that are in it. The people that are in it are in it. Nothing I can do about that. I'm talking about the way it's run and some of the people in there that act like total fucking dicks while they've got people in there. They, you know, their balls are way bigger because they have badges and shit, and they get to do that to people, and there's nothing that people in the jail can do about it. And then occasionally they get real, they get real big headed, and they come out here in the county and try that shit too. That don't always work out for them. It won't ever with me again. I'd suggest they just stay the fuck in here. You ever hear my fucking name called out over the radio, don't bother coming. I'll take care of your job. I did it before you got there that night too, didn't I, sir? Already had his job done for him when he showed up. Decided to be a fucking dickhead with me anyway. Why? Because I had a pistol on my side. No other reason. He's just being an asshole. I'm still angry about that. Because he was. He's just being a fucking prick. Just because, you know, he felt like being a fucking dick. I don't know if his wife left him or what the fuck the deal was, but, you know, he's in a bad fucking mood and wanted to take it out on me. Bad idea.
Yeah, like I say, without that gun and badge, they're...
Well, he could have earned my respect that day. But he didn't only not earn my respect, he showed everybody else there what kind of fucking dick he was, and now nobody likes the motherfucker.
Because he's got that gun and badge.
Well, he thinks it's because of that. I had my own gun. You know. It's not about that. Or maybe he thinks it is, but it's not. If he ever comes back out there, he'll find out real quick
it's going to be awesome.
Not about that.
That woman's helping her too.
He has one gun, we have many. So, you know, it just didn't come to that, thank God. I'm going to get that camera off her. I just don't want that on there.
No.
She don't need to be on. I hadn't realized she was on the screen. I was reading the chat and hadn't paid attention to who was in the background there, so I'll take that off.
Yeah, man. If I was rich, you wouldn't be sleeping outside, I guarantee you that.
Oh, Archangel, there's all kinds of testimonials from people that have been in this jail. The only problem is I have no way of corroborating the story, so I don't want to put it out like that. I'm not Chili, and I won't do that. Chili let anybody say anything, and he's had no proof of anything that he's tried to prove, even though I know certain things that he said were absolutely true and other things that were said weren't. You know, but I don't have the proof to prove it, so I'm not going to, you know, run with a bunch of stories because, unfortunately, people who've been in jail, some of them like to exaggerate a shit ton because they feel like they were wronged, even though they were the ones that were in the wrong. And I'm not trying to put that off on everybody. That's just a fact, and I think anybody out there would agree that some people just totally exaggerate. And I don't want to be part of the problem. If I can't be part of the solution, I'm not going to be part of the problem. That's not what I'm going to do. And that's just going to create a problem. You know, it's going to create a problem. Right now, I have a little bit of respect from the law enforcement here in the tri-state, and it's not because I'm a great guy, it's just because I'm fair. And for no other reason, it's just because I do everything I can to remain fair. You know, I don't try to treat everybody as bad, or, you know, and I don't try to treat everybody the same. I don't try to broad brush and shit. So, you know, I have a little bit of respect from them just simply because I try to be fair. And I try to be honest as much as I can be to tell the truth when I know it. And if I ever find out something I told you wasn't true, I'll come back and correct that.
Can't help it, brother. Gotta do it.
Hey, buddy, eat as many as you want.
No.
That's what they're, oh, you gonna give them
I
some
gotta do
donuts?
it,
Oh,
man.
there you go. What the hell? Take them more than two, shit. How many we got left?
There's a few of them in there.
That homeless lady's back over there. He's gonna take her a couple of donuts. Now they're arguing over the steel and the concrete, huh? Whether or not jet fuel can collapse a building into dust. Yeah, that's interesting. Weakened steel will not disappear into dust. That's not how it'll work. Just saying. That building didn't fall over because the steel weakened. It fell in on itself because the steel was taken out. Well, Archangel, that might be possible, but the only problem is people won't stand up. You know, I'm the only one, so since I'm the only one, there you go. You know, nobody else has anything to say. They want none?
She's got McDonald's over there.
Oh, well, good.
Took that money out.
Well, good. I'm glad she got something to eat tonight, then. That's a $10 hamburger, I know.
Yep.
Bless her heart. Hey, Logan Sandman, how you doing tonight, sir? Good to see you out there. That's a name I don't see in my chats late night hardly. Glad to see him running through. I'm gonna hand that to you. We're gonna go on a little drive around. They're probably still doing their shift change stuff, but we'll drive by and see.
She got her some Mickey D's over there. Happy that we could help her out.
At least she's not hungry for the night anyway.
Yep.
Can't save everybody forever, but we do what we can when we can.
And thanks to Danny again.
And that's what I told him last time. This lady called me and needed some dog food. I went and bought her a bag of dog food. Then made a video on the way home, you know, to telling them thanks, because, you know, if it wasn't for them making sure that I had a little bit of cash in my pocket, I wouldn't be able to do as much for people like that. Because people give us money, we're able to do that, you know.
Well, JR, some of the homeless people, you know, I understand what you're saying. I understand where you're coming from. But some of the homeless people, you know, especially around here and, you know, all little towns that I've seen, and no one's going to hire somebody that's homeless, point blank period.
Well, when you can't clean your clothes, you can't even
You
clean
can't clean it,
yourself.
right. You can't wash your clothes, you can't shower. I mean, no one's going to try to hire them.
Hell, you can't even hardly get anything without a damn address, let alone
Right.
anything else. It's fucking pathetic, man. America's not what it should be at all. It's not
No.
even close. Not
No.
even close.
No.
For the people out there that think they live in the best country on earth, I beg you to wake the fuck up and look around at what you live in. This ain't the best. It could have been, but it's not. We're very far from where we started.
Yeah, oh, God, yeah.
And we're nothing like we're supposed to be. So we're just the world police. We go around and remove dictators because they don't, you know, they don't agree with our monetary system.
So we take them out and put it in there anyway.
Nope.
Now, people argue about that, but it won't do them any good because I know better. I've studied. I've actually went out and gotten my own information. I don't watch the news for it. That's why sometimes I'm so smart.
Now, people like that Archangel, yes, yeah, I will not help. I mean, if they're going to hold a sign saying, I will not lie, I need a beer, no, I will not help them.
I don't know. Actually, I seen a guy once, he had a sign that said, just need a couple bucks for weed. And a cop stopped, this is on YouTube, and a cop stopped and said, how you doing tonight? He said, I'm doing pretty good, sir. I've already got $80 and a half of people have given me. And I thought it was a cool stick, you know. My cousin said he wants to make him a sign that says need money for karate lessons because I'm tired of getting my ass kicked. See, if you stood out there and were honest about something like that, I think people will give you more money. Yeah, they're still involved in shift change, so they're going to be a minute doing what they're doing. I don't know what they do. I've never been a cop, but I assume they have to talk about what happened today, what's going to happen tonight, who's doing what and where. You know, if Chili's correct, then they're all standing back there right now, high-fiving themselves for all the tyranny they've caused today.
Right.
You know, and they're all congratulating each other for all the shit they're going to pull tonight. So if you listen to him, that's what's going on in there. I don't claim to know because I ain't never been in there. So I'm not a police officer, nor do I want to be.
Oh no, I never.
Nor have I ever wanted to be. I've never wanted to be a police officer. It's not the job that I want, and I'm glad that there are police officers who do their job.
Nope.
Because if they didn't, then I would have to. You know, I'd feel like I did anyway. So, thank you to those people out there that do those kinds of jobs, the firefighters, the EMTs, the police officers. Because if you guys didn't do that, people like us would have to. We'd have no choice when the mood hits. So, thank you to all those. You're much appreciated.
Well, I just hope, you know, next Wednesday, I ain't got fans coming on there, you know, aggravating the crap out of them two.
Well, it don't matter. They're only going to play a couple anyway. They don't give
Right.
a shit who asks. So, you know, they don't,
Good
they don't
God.
normally play more than two by anybody.
That's crazy.
So,
Yeah.
that's why they play a couple, and then you're expected to go to that channel and listen to all you want.
Yep.
There's no need to go on someone else's show and beg to hear shit they've already heard. That's what
No.
you go to their channel for. So you need to tell all your fans where your channel's at so they can go listen.
No, there ain't nothing exciting happening tonight.
Not yet, anyway. Chances are there won't be much for excitement. This is not exactly an exciting town. Ah, shit. I hate all the sitting around doing nothing. That's what sucks.
Yeah. Glad we got to chat, though.
Hey, Roseanne, that's a hell of a story, hell of a comeback story there, by the way. She said she cannot count on homeless people. She's been there, done that. Said she never made a sign or panhandle. She cowered in her van and worked as much as possible, and now on the rebound. Took 3 years, but she made it. Well, congratulations. I'm glad to see it.
Congratulations.
I'm glad that you had the van. Some of these homeless people don't have that. What they got is a shopping cart to put their shit in. They don't have anywhere to lay their head. I can't imagine, man. I just can't. There's too many people in the area that just moved me right in, you know.
Right.
I tell you what, Mom and them out there, well, Mom's gone now, but Ida and that bunch out there, if I needed a place to stay, they'd be sure, come on in, you know.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of people around here do that.
Ida and Mike's always been good people, though.
Well, they're always good to me. I
was
assume
always good to
they're
me.
good to everybody else, but I can vouch for them being good to me for sure.
They was always good to me as well.
Of course, Ida's not exactly the meanest woman I've ever met, you know.
From
And Mike's
what
not the meanest guy.
From what I remember, Ida's always been a sweetheart to me. I mean,
Me too. Well, the whole family's always been really good to me. They, you know.
like I said, I went to school with their boys. We was always friends.
Maybe it's because I'm the adopted one. Maybe they just treat me better. Maybe that's why, because I'm adopted. Hey, there you go, JR. So you're thinking about having protests for homeless vets and shit like that.
I'll back him up on that one.
I don't know if a protest is going to fix it. No one gives a fuck about a protest. That's the problem. You can stand around all day and bitch and scream and gripe about what you don't like, and the politicians drive right by, laugh at your ass, and go write laws against you anyway. They don't care. You know, what we need to do is learn how to redress government for grievances. You don't do that as an auditor on the street corner, and you don't do that holding a protest sign. That's not the proper way to redress government for grievances. That's not how it works. We, the people, need to get together and learn how to do it the proper way, and then go fucking do that.
If we can get enough together.
Well, that's just it. You know, everybody says they're on your side, but the problem is when you need to go do it right now, nobody will do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they say things like, well, I've got to work. Well, if you're scared of losing a job, you can't help me in what I'm about to do, because you might lose your life. Your job's the least of your fucking problems. Just saying. That's just how that works, you know. I'm serious about that shit. Danny said he's glad she got herself something to eat.
Oh, yeah.
God bless her.
Yep.
That's right.
Thanks to Danny.
Yep. We appreciate it, Danny, and you know she does. I guarantee you she does.
Yep.
Anything to eat is better than nothing.
Brother, I believe I'm going to have me another donut. Thank you, Danny. Oh.
Lisa says she wins that 1.6 billion. She won't even be able to scream. That's all right, Lisa. Let me know you won, and I'll scream for you. I'll scream loud enough for Ironton to hear. I promise you.
I'll do it live on YouTube.
Well, we're already live. But, you know, I mean, everybody else that ain't on here is going to hear us. Hell, we'll get out and do us a happy dance for her, won't we?
Nope.
I'll dance around the damn car, Lisa. It'd make me happy as shit to know somebody that won something. Nobody I know ever gets anything. We all fight just to survive.
Always remember, Miss Lisa, Terry's not going in a seizure. He's dancing.
That's right. That's right. It doesn't really hurt like it looks like. I'm just not very coordinated that way. I don't dance well. It's not my thing. I'm a drummer, so when people say, well, you have no rhythm. No, that's not true. Rhythm I have. It's just my body doesn't move that way. I'm not able to do that. Hopefully I didn't lose that chat again. I don't see anything coming up. We'll see how long. We'll wait a little bit here. Maybe they're just being quiet.
Right.
You reckon they all email each other and say, hey, don't say anything for 10 minutes and fuck with them. They'll think they lost the chat. Yep, there they are. I agree with you, JR. There's a lot that I disagree with as far as government's concerned. You know? Good old boy said, have been reading and think we need to worry about Russia and North Korea. I don't think they're as big enemies as the news tells you. That's what I think. If there's one thing I know, the people in each country don't really give a damn about the people in another country. We don't consider them enemies and don't want to hurt them. We only want to hurt them when governments tell us that they're savages and they want to kill us. That's when people think they want to, you know, and it's only governments that cause wars. The people don't do it. It's fact. Prove me wrong. Good luck with that one. The people in Russia don't hate us the way we didn't do nothing to them. It's our government that's screwing up. They laugh at us a lot because we're too dumb to know that, you know, as a people, you know. The person is pretty smart. People are dumb, man. People are dumb as rocks. Even though occasionally you run across a smart one, there ain't enough of us to make the difference. Tiffany said that chicken was good and so was the donut. That's right, you shouldn't have got any of them donuts, Tiff. I still disagree with that. Steal my damn booster seat and get rewarded for it with a donut.
Right.
The world
She's
just ain't
literally
right.
making you a booster seat.
She probably is.
She is. She's drawing on it for you, painting on it for you and everything.
Oh shit.
Wait, you see it?
Well, we're gonna have to get a picture of me in it then.
Oh God. She said something about little flowers and hearts.
Oh, no doubt. She's gonna make it look as girly as possible, I'm sure.
And Kelsey said, that's cute.
Well, that's just it. That's what I mean. It's something a little girl would like. Of course it's cute.
Hey, I still roll, dude, over her seeing you pull in your car. She said, Daddy, that car cute. I told her, I said, baby doll, I said, hell, the seat's up far enough. You can jump in and take it down the road.
Ida's still crying over the Big Mac. Well, it wasn't that damn big.
Yeah.
Just saying. They ought to just start calling it a Mac. They should drop the big off in front of it.
It wasn't worth $10.
JR, no, I don't really listen to rap music. There's like 5 rap songs in history that I've actually listened to. Be honest, in my personal opinion, rap kind of sound like a monkey fucking a football, and I just don't like it. Now, some of them have great lyrics. You know, I just don't care much for the rap itself. So I hope that answers your question. I'm not sure why you were asking, but if you're going to tell me about Tom McDonald, know that my wife listens to rap, and God damn it, that's all I've heard for the last couple months is Tom McDonald this and Tom McDonald that.
I know every time I got a new song coming out, you're bored, son.
But she'll tell me about all that too. She,
Yeah.
you know, she always tell me about Eugene's new song. Eugene did this and Eugene said that. Well, God damn it, good for Eugene.
Well, I mean, in all honesty, when it comes to rap, man, Dax just, he is.
Who the fuck is Dax? You always say
He's a
that like
rapper.
I should know who the hell that
He's
is.
a rapper. I told you before, he's a rapper.
Well, I heard that, but that doesn't tell me anything.
Man, he's real.
Eminem's a rapper too. I still don't know who the fuck it is.
Hell with Eminem. Ain't no rapper in today's game have anything on Dax. He will trash all of them.
I don't even know what the fuck that means.
It's
That,
just-
that
it's just
reminds me
slang.
of like the fucking 80s when that movie Breakin' come out, and instead of a fucking fist fight, they're having a break dance battle and shit. I'm thinking, Jesus Christ, like this is the future.
It's just,
We're all gonna have a dance off and shit.
it's
you
just
know?
a little slang.
Maybe that's what we'll do. One of these assholes that's threatening me get here will have us a break dance off, you know.
Well, I'll be sitting there holding your phone and recording that.
Well, you'll have to, because I can't hold the phone and break dance. God knows I'm about to break something. If I try to dance, something's getting broke. I promise you.
And guys, remember, he's not having a seizure. Do not call 911.
Yeah, it's not necessary.
50
Name
Cent a good
changer
rapper.
said 50 cent. I don't. Is that like what's left out of $1?
No,
You know?
he's a rapper. 50 Cent, a good rapper.
Archangel said, I don't know Terry, but he looked pretty good with cornrows and a mullet. Actually, I had a mullet many years ago. I don't anymore, but I did then.
What did my woman say?
I don't know. I tend to ignore her a lot. She said she's talking to Ida.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't follow it. You're right, Nicody Bob. It would be better if dance-offs had solved the world's problems. Too bad that it ain't that simple, huh?
Well, I'm glad it don't.
JR said Ironton Auditor should become a comedian. I've heard that more than once. I wish I had time to sit down and write a skit, because I can even make myself laugh every now and then. I'm pretty good at it, but I just don't have time to sit down and write shit down, to come up with something. Hey, Aaron Queen's back in the chat tonight. C.J. Grissom was arrested today and caged for 6 hours for jaywalking, and it wasn't technically jaywalking either. Would Goo have stopped the arrest or just fall in the blue line? I don't know, Aaron. Why don't you go ask Goo? Maybe that would be the best person for you to ask instead of asking us, because ain't none of us here named Goo. So I would say that you would need to ask Goo. Now I don't think that anybody in here is ever going to get arrested for jaywalking, because I've jaywalked all over this fucking town, and so does everybody else. Hell, we don't even give out parking tickets in this town anymore. And damn, there's a few people that need one, but it's just not something that happens. So, yeah, I don't think jaywalking is going to be the problem here, Aaron. I don't think anybody would ever end up in our jail for jaywalking. I mean, they seem like maybe they're hard up for a stop every now and then, looking for license plate covers and, license plate lights and shit. But I ain't never seen them get somebody for jaywalking in Ironton.
No.
I've never even heard of that yet. So
No.
if that ever happened, it was long before I came along. So I hope that helps answer the question, Aaron. And hello again tonight, by the way. And I'm going to apologize to you, Aaron, for being an asshole last night. I shouldn't have been. I lost my cool with you, and I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that. I got a little upset and shouldn't have. So I apologize for getting overly dramatic about it. See, there goes Aaron being silly again. He said, of course Goo would have done it. That's because he don't know Goo. He don't know nobody here, just likes to say stuff. He's obviously not from here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't think Goo would have done it.
Of course not.
You know, but
I was being a drama queen. Well, I'm sorry, Aaron. I'm apologizing now. I apologize. I went over the top a bit, and I'm sorry for that. I shouldn't have. I lost my cool a little bit. I don't know why it got to me, but it did. I let it, and I shouldn't have. I usually stay pretty cool, but I didn't last night. I've already apologized to everybody else. I was just waiting on you to come in so I could apologize to you. Oh, Dark Watch, I don't have any choice but to apologize because I let him anger me, and that's not what should have happened. I should have better control of my own emotions, and I didn't have. So, you know, I'll give him that apology. I should be in better control of myself. So. Now, if he'd just grow up and be as mature as I am, you know, we'd be all right. But, you know, hey, it's just how it works. Let's see, what time is it now? It is 10:29. You know what's funny? Is every night when we used to, they'd all come up here as soon as they were done down there. Now that we're up here, they don't come up here.
No.
Have you noticed that, or is it just me? I'm just wondering.
they do not come up here no more.
Kind of it gives you a question or two, don't it? It
Mm-hmm.
makes some shit pop up in the mind. But oh well, I mean, if they ain't out pulling people over and it's because I'm running live, then I guess that we done won this war. They're not policing for profit, and we can prove it because we're out here and we're live. So for all the people that used to say that, you know, I like directed shit, was on their payroll and yelled cut and set them up again to take a second shot, now they know better. So, you know.
I wish I was getting paid.
Right. Well, I mean, you know, YouTube might pay a little, but it don't pay much. The people help out with the super chats, thank God. The members, that helps out a bit. You know, they pay a monthly subscription. Thank God, because if they didn't, I wouldn't be able to do this. You know, I come out of pocket every month just to get it done. So they help me by it, so I don't have to reach as deep into my own pockets to get it done. And again, thank you to everybody out there for doing that. You guys don't know how much I appreciate it. I wish I could tell you, but it's hard for me to say. To show you, to tell you how grateful I truly am. I truly am. I love you all. Thank you very much for that. I even love Aaron. Hell, I love having a dissenting opinion. I don't mind the other side. I don't know why I lost my cool last night. I shouldn't have.
Yeah.
I'll try to keep from that tonight. I did tell somebody else off earlier that's because they was being a douche, but that didn't have nothing to do with Aaron. Unless that was Aaron under another account, which, you know, who the hell knows what anymore. I don't. I'm not trying to accuse Aaron. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just, my mouth's just running.
Oh, damn, we'll lose that chat again.
Nah, I doubt it. It'll catch up here in a bit, I would imagine. So I was sending them shit saying, I dare you to watch this. Well, they definitely ain't gonna do it now. You
Don't
know,
watch it.
Don't.
If Saab sends you the link, do not watch it.
See, he's not sending them a link like that, I can tell you that.
I just don't want to. Woo!
Dark Watch says, Terry, you go off on someone most nights. Do I? Well,
A little bit.
yeah, you'll have that then, I guess.
I'm the calm one. Which both of us got short fuses too, though.
Well, I can only handle so much stupid. I got to be honest, I don't play well with stupid. So when there's a certain amount of stupid, it really works on my nerves. I don't get along too well with stupid, and I don't try to.
Nope.
You know, I don't make no bones about it. You come at me stupid, you're gonna get what you get, because I don't play well with it. It's the only thing I don't play fair with is stupid. Well,
Let's see here. If you want to hold that, hopefully you can keep it from going out.
Right.
We'll take us another drive around here and see what if anything's going on. I don't want to sit here in one spot all night.
If we go down there by Rich, we can show them where we know that one homeless person sleeps.
Right. I guess we could.
Yeah. Art, I mean, yeah. I mean, me and Terry's more laid back. And we both got short fuses. Very short fuses. But like Terry said, you know, I mean...
Well, my fuse ain't that short. It's only that short over certain times.
Right.
Certain things will set me off. Hell, the rest of it, I don't care.
I mean, I don't care if anybody talks about me. But if someone talk about Terry, yeah, I'd go to hell off. But...
Well, apparently I have that problem too, and I didn't even know that till last night. I didn't mean to have that knee-jerk reaction. It just seemed to come out.
There's always going to be stupid out there, and you for damn sure can't fix stupid.
No, hell no. Even God knew that. That's why the Bible says, let the ignorant be ignorant. See, that's God's way of saying you can't fix stupid.
Yeah.
See, even the Lord knew.
See, there goes Aaron again, being stupid.
Well,
Can't fix stupid.
Nah, we ain't gonna fix Aaron, that's for sure. Everybody's done tried to fix Aaron.
It's okay, Aaron. We understand.
Maybe he just needs a hug. Maybe Aaron just needs a little love. Maybe that's it. Maybe he wasn't loved as a child or ain't loved now. I don't know. Maybe he is a child. I don't know how old he is.
Right.
I don't claim to know.
I don't know, but oh goodness.
But he sure don't talk like he's all that old, or at least hasn't lived that long. You know what I mean? Not a lot of wisdom in some of the things that he says. Like you would.
He talks like he's very immature.
Guy. Yeah, that's what I mean. You know, like it may be due to age. It may be.
I just said everyone will give him a kiss.
Oh, Aaron.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Help him out. You know, let him
help him out.
Let him know somebody cares. We don't hate Aaron for sure.
No,
I don't. I got angry with him a bit last night, but I don't hate him. It's always nice to have someone that doesn't necessarily agree with everything I say. I don't, you know, it's what keeps the world interesting. I just don't like it when he starts with the personal attacks against everybody else. There's no need for that shit. Nobody personally attacks him until he starts running his mouth.
You know, I wish there was a way on here that I can change his name to Stupid.
Is he getting that bad again?
Oh God, he's getting it. Yeah, he's already beyond that bad.
Yeah, well, you'll have that. It's Aaron. I mean, I don't know what else to say. It's
right.
Just Aaron. He's that way in all the chats. It's just Aaron. Everybody knows Aaron.
Oh, chilly dick sucker right there. But I don't hate you, Aaron.
No, he's free to suck anybody's he wants. I mean, that's up to him. I'm not going to tell him, you know, what to put in his mouth. I'm going to leave that up to him. It's none of my business.
Dark Watch, he's probably all over Chili's dick right now. If that ain't, you know, that could be Chili. But you know what? If it is, fuck you, Chili.
Right here to the left is.
Right here, it's one of the homeless people.
So we do have that problem here, unfortunately. It sucks, but it happens.
Aaron, I do not recall Terry making fun of your name last night. I did, you know, I'm just done reading your comment. I mean, it's just, oh my God.
I might have. Hell, I don't remember. He just pissed me off.
I don't remember.
Is he still are you still crying, Aaron? I mean, goddamn, can't you grow up and accept an apology? If not, fuck off, son. Goddamn.
Yeah, he's
grow
still.
Up. Jesus Christ, you're like Chili. You need to bend over knee and have your ass busted so you grow up a little bit.
Chili probably is busting his ass right now.
The rest of us are all adults here, man. Sometimes when somebody makes an apology and actually tries to be heartfelt about it, you should maybe think about accepting the apology instead of being an asshole about it.
JR said Aaron must be Beth's wrist and Chili's love child.
Oh, shit. That's a hell of a thought right there. I ain't going to sleep the rest of the night now.
Good one, JR. Good
Thanks
one,
for
JR.
that, JR. I'll never sleep again. That was a scary thought. Whether that's him or not, just the thoughts of something like that coming into the world is enough to keep me awake at night. anymore. So I don't think so. It looks like they're maybe out doing their patrol.
Yes, Miss Lisa. Just he needs to chill before you know. And in all honesty, oh, right there.
There they are, right there, ain't they?
Yeah.
Well, let's do this.
Searching the car too.
Huh?
They're searching that car.
Well, we'll have to get around the block here
Hey,
so
we
can
got
get
to pull
it.
over if we make it in time.
Get around the block so I can get to it. Look at that, caught a green light. Somebody's on our side tonight.
Art said pigs.
Of course he did. I don't generally use that.
All right, Miss Queen. That's okay. I'm gonna start calling you Miss Queen, Aaron. You a drama bitch.
No, now you're making fun of him.
I had to. I couldn't help it.
That's funny as shit.
I had to.
Brings it on himself, don't he?
He does.
All right, guys, we can get out of this damn car here. Get out and see if we can see what the hell's going on, if anything. And there's obviously something happening. Oh. Apparently it's already over. We missed it, didn't we?
You missed it.
Anything exciting?
No, nothing too exciting.
Yeah, well, all right then. Holler at me if there's ever anything worth writing home about. I don't want to miss writing that letter, you know. Stay safe, guys.
You too, buddy.
All righty, guys, we done missed it. Eugene said there's a searching, but apparently they didn't find shit, so they're already down the road now. And is it just me, or am I seeing 4 cruisers out tonight?
Yep. I knew they was gonna wrap it up as soon as they seen our car go through.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe. JR said, hello, I'm Aaron Queen. I'm here to tell you about your car's extended warranty. Shit. That is too damn funny. Right?
Sovereign said Aaron Queen quit acting like a. That's where'd that comment go?
Somebody just turned the wrong way.
There we go.
Way. Yeah, something tells me that we're about to see another pullover.
Sob said Aaron Queen quit stopping. Quit. If I could talk tonight, I'd be all right. Stop acting like a thin-skinned little girl.
He's just telling them they're going the wrong way on a one-way. I don't know what plates they had. I didn't see, but
Yeah, I was trying to look at that, and
if you just got out of one stop, probably the best thing not to do is to turn the wrong way on a one-way. You're just going to get stopped again.
yeah.
You might end up with a ticket you didn't get the first time. Of course, I know they're probably nervous after just being pulled over, but
Damn, they all over Aaron Queen in this chat.
Nobody likes Aaron. That's, you know, nobody likes Aaron. Hell, I don't even think Aaron likes Aaron, to be honest. It's mine. Hey, make sure you turn your headlights on too, or they'll get you again. There you go. That was that same car. You better turn. I already done that once. Better turn your damn headlights on. You'll be stop number 3.
Yes, I agree 100%. Aaron is a drama queen. But you know what?
Well, he's definitely a queen. His name says he said I was being the drama queen last night.
Yeah, right. I mean, you was a man. You
I tried
apologize.
to apologize for it. You know,
You was a man. You apologize, but he just immature as hell. So
Still wants to cry about
still
it.
wants to cry.
Like it hurt him or something. Like he's
Yeah.
going to have real pain in his life.
Chili must not give him enough.
Well, Chili ran off with all of his money to Colombia. So, yeah, and of course he's feeling a little left out. Chili done fucking, he didn't only fucking leave town, he left the goddamn country and said, fuck y'all. That's what happened right there. Tell me about how great Chili is now. Either that or he's totally lying and just trying to one-up Skeptic. Because Skeptic had a European vacation. He might just be lying. I don't always believe Chili just because he says some shit, I can tell you that. He'd have to go out of his way to prove to me that he's in Colombia. Because I don't.
Debo's nice. He said, Aaron, come north of the border.
Debo's up in Canada, I think. Up in Canada somewhere, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, you know, Debo's. Oh, what's that blue? Oh,
That's just a sign.
yeah, I seen that sign down there.
Just the marquee sign down there changes color.
Now, what was I was getting ready to say something to Debo's. Oh, Debo's not. It's not even worth it. It's not worth it. I mean, last name Queen.
I'm not sure.
Think about it.
I'm not sure Aaron can find the border. Go up Cruise Shopping Center.
Yeah, let's go. Cruise Shopping Center.
We'll cruise till we lose the chat and start another one. I guess that's usually what happens. Every time I start moving around, we lose it after a minute or two.
Yep.
Tonight it's caught back up a couple times, and maybe we'll get lucky. And
I'm glad.
It'd be awesome if we can hold it tonight.
Right, Debo. Debos, I'm sorry. LOL.
Are you saying LOL instead of laughing out loud?
No, I was reading his comment.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I can start saying LOL, LMFAO.
Yeah, well, I wish you wouldn't. I hate it when people say stupid stuff like that! Exclamation point.
Miss Lisa, I did not mean anything of that towards you.
Uh-oh, you pissing Lisa off?
No. She said, oh, my grandmother's name was Queen. Well, I'm sure she was a great woman. Very respectful, because Miss Lisa is very respectful.
My aunt's parents were Queens, last name Queen.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I said last night.
I'll
that
just
might
make
be
fun
his
of
last name. Yeah. Well, see, I was the only one who I didn't make fun of his name at all, because I was saying that he was, my aunt her maiden name was Queen. Because I always thought it was silly when I heard her kids talk about Granny Queen. It always sounded weird to me.
No, Aaron, no. I do not want on Chili's list. As a matter of fact,
one on Chili's list for what?
Just copy this video, send it to him, because I'm still standing right here screaming, fuck Chili.
Right? He ain't coming back doing nothing.
I promise you that little bitch ain't coming back.
He ain't filing no lawsuits against us either. If
Fuck
he does,
Chili.
We're gonna laugh him out of court.
He can take that lawsuit and shove it up his ass.
Yep.
As a matter of fact, tell Chili to serve mine personally. I will go to jail. I promise you. Tell him to serve it personally.
Let's see him win one of the other ones before we waste our time worrying about a lawsuit from Chili. Let's see him win just fucking one. Then we'll talk about how great it's going to be. How about
Aaron, I really doubt your family's from Alabama, because I know I got aunts and uncles and everything live in Alabama, and I've never heard the last name Queen in Alabama.
Well, that don't mean there ain't none there.
Right. I'm just saying. I think he's full of.
Make sure you're showing out the windshield.
I am.
Okay,
Not the McDonald's bag.
I wasn't saying you was. I can't see the damn camera. I was just reminding you to make sure they can see out the windshield. Sometimes you like to show them the floorboard.
Oh, I promise you, I know I'm on the block list, because I'm one to smack the fuck out Chili's ass. And he knows it.
Oh, so we have to be scared of being on Chili's list? Fuck you, Chili.
No. He's got us blocked.
Oh, well, fuck, I've been blocked for 6 goddamn months. I've been blocked since Chili's pussy little ass left here. And the reason he won't come back, it ain't he's scared of Waldo. He's scared shitless of Ironton Auditor. That's why he won't come back. Shit. I know exactly what he's a pussy about. He knows I slap taste out of his mouth. And I'll be patted on the back by everybody here.
Debo's no shit. He said, I don't care, Aaron Queen, if you're from the fucking moon.
Right? Ain't nobody gives a damn where Aaron's from. Where you're from don't mean shit no how. What kind of a dirt shit person you are is what matters. It ain't got shit.
Well, Aaron, I'm sure your family is great people.
Yeah, you ain't. That's the
you
problem.
ain't.
Yeah, we ain't got no problems with
what
your family.
the fuck happened to you?
Yeah, your family ain't on here giving us shit. Just saying. It's because they're smarter and more mature than you are. When you grow up a little, you understand what us old men are telling you today.
Right.
It'll probably be another 15 or 20 years before you understand any of it. But someday, wisdom's going to kick in, because you're going to be an old man, and then you'll know what we're talking about. I never could understand.
Chili is sue people crazy, but I have not heard him winning one case. He has never won a case.
Not a single fucking one. Not a single fucking one.
And he's probably been laughed out of every one of them.
Yep, he sure has, because judges think the dumb son bitch is a dumb son bitch. You know, how else can you think? It's Chili.
Yeah. Actually, I do, Aaron. Because I had them, and I'm sure yours was too. But man, I tell you what, I bet your mama was smoking crack when she had you. Something happened. She either dropped you as a baby, because you are not right. You are not right.
That ain't me going off on him tonight, it's you. Hey, quit being a drama queen.
Well,
Shit.
I'm stating facts. Something had to happen.
Well,
He was
I
either
think-
born on dope or dropped as a baby.
well,
Which
maybe,
one was it?
Maybe not. Maybe he's just stupid. You know, some people are just stupid. You can't blame nobody but them. They
Sovereign
just refuse
soul's
to
laughing
learn
his
any
ass
better.
off.
Well, of course he is. Hell, you can't do nothing but laugh at Aaron.
Oh, Aaron Queef.
You
Hey.
either laugh at him or get mad. That's
Austin Murphy, I do like that name. That is his new name, Aaron
Is he calling him
Queef.
Queef again?
Yeah, Aaron Queef.
That's what that sounded like. Fucking goober.
Debo, I don't understand why they keep allowing courts to be pretty much a damn circus when Chili's in there. I don't understand
Well,
that.
because they're just trying to give him the benefit of the doubt and let him know that you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Chili.
Ida, you know, I'm just wondering. I'm sure he has a great family, and I'm sure he you know, great grandparents.
Who,
Something
Aaron?
happened to him.
Well, he has a great family. Their family ain't so good, apparently, if they're related to him. But he probably has a great family.
I guarantee it. He's got a great family.
Too bad they don't. They have Aaron.
Too bad, right?
You know what I mean? He has a great family. His family ain't got such great a family, really.
They have Aaron Queef.
See, now I ain't made fun of his name.
Yeah, it's not even that,
I
dude.
just make fun of his stupidity.
It's just that one comment when he said you was making fun of him. You was not making fun of him last night.
Oh, I don't know if I was or not.
You just said Aaron Queen. Every time you come in here,
I was getting on
you
him.
start shit.
Well, that's what he does. He's a shit stirrer, just like Chili. Likes to stick a spoon in a pile of shit and stir it up till it stinks real bad.
I got a great family. I was raised right. Obviously, you wasn't. Something happened. I'm telling you right now, you need to go talk to your family. Something happened to your brain, boy. Something ain't right.
Maybe it was fentanyl. Heroin or something. I don't know. I'm just taking a guess.
I'm sure Aaron Queef
I'm
does
not
like.
saying he's on drugs. I'm just saying it's possible.
I'm sure Aaron Queef does like fentanyl. Fentanyl Chili's dick in his mouth.
Well, that don't take much. You don't have to fit much. You have a pretty small mouth and do that. Just to the guess.
Aaron, I'm still screaming here. Literally, I'm right here still telling you something's fucking wrong with you, bro. Are you on dope? Just come out and tell me. You have to be on dope. Because earlier, read the damn chat. You said Terry was making fun of you.
Yeah, I wasn't making fun of you. I was just telling you off, dumbass. Not
Oh,
quite the same.
ZXL Master message. Retracted. Somebody blocked.
Well, retracted
yeah.
means they they deleted their own message. Probably a typo and had to fix it.
Oh yes, I understand. I know you're just picking on us.
Ain't nobody can block ZXL Master. He's a mod. So mods
Oh.
can block mods.
Now I'm lying to you, Terry. Damn it!
What?
Why'd I have to lie to you? You
you
wasn't
lie to?
making fun of his name.
I know I wasn't. I was the only one saying that my aunt had the last name of Queen. That was her maiden name. So that's what I was saying. That might very well be his last name.
But yeah, damn it, Terry, I lied to you.
But
Just because Aaron Queef said so.
oh well.
Okay.
I'll believe Aaron. Why wouldn't I?
Right, right.
He's nothing but a stunning star of how to fucking be in life. That's what everybody else thinks of him. Everybody wants to be Aaron Queen.
Queef.
I won't say that.
I will.
I know you will. I'll let you and Austin take care of that. I don't. I lost my cool last night. I'm not going to lose it tonight. Not on him anyway. I already told Troll Hunter to go fuck off somewhere.
I'm not losing my cool.
Well, I don't need to make fun of his name. I can just make fun of his stupidity. I don't have to make fun of his hell. His name's neither here nor there. I don't give a shit what your name is. The stupid's what the problem is. It's not your name. I don't give a damn what you call yourself. I don't care what your mother called you. The stupid's the problem. I have.
Now the chat's getting on to him.
Of course they are.
Terry, I didn't lie to you. Even the chat scene.
Oh, I know. I don't really care. You can tell I'm all tore up. about it.
Right, I know.
I mean, if I had to believe one
You're
person,
so damn tore up, I may have to drive.
I know, right? I'm gonna have to get out and cry somewhere.
I
find me
know.
a corner because Eugene lied to me. See, that might destroy Aaron's night. I don't give a shit. That's the cool thing. Hey, ask Eugene. I don't believe him just because
I didn't say that he wasn't. I just said I didn't believe him because believe it or not, I have a lot of family from Alabama. A lot of family. And growing up, we was always down there. Always. Aaron got timed out.
Well,
Aaron got timed. It's okay, Aaron.
sit in the corner, Aaron, and learn something. Sit in the
What is
corner
that,
and think
cotton?
about what you did. Huh?
What's that little cotton ball? That's
I
what it
can't
looks
see
like.
it. I can't see it. I don't know. Is it smoke puffs?
I don't know. I've never seen an emoji.
I can't see it. So hold on a second until I get stopped here. It looks like smoke to me. It looks like blowing out puffs of smoke.
Oh, okay.
Might have took him a hit. Of course, some of that shit he's drank, he might be blowing fireballs too. I've seen Aaron or Austin drink some shit, so you know he likes his whiskey and stuff.
I know an Austin Murphy.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, you know two of them now. You got that one.
Oh, okay.
Austin's another pretty cool guy. He hangs out a lot with me and Saul.
I know a lot of the Murphys here from Ironton.
Do you?
Yeah.
I don't know too many.
I do.
A couple in school, but didn't know a whole lot of them.
I used to play ball with them.
Well, see, I never played ball. Maybe that was why I never got
Right.
to know a lot of them. I don't know. Maybe they all played ball.
No, Tiff, we don't need more coffee and donuts. I think we pretty
Yeah, I'm pretty well sugared up.
and we're
right
pretty
now.
well sugared up.
I don't normally eat.
And usually about every 10-15 minutes, I am getting a cup of coffee. And tonight I'm not, surprisingly. Even though I've had about 4 cups, 5, 6.
Or how many ever it's been.
Or how many ever it's been.
Or how many ever it'll be by the time we're done. Anyway.
I just said, right? And a Big Mac.
She's still crying over that.
We're going to get out of that damn Big Mac.
It's much more fun to hear her cry about, actually. Oh, look at that, a skateboarder. That's the same as a jaywalker, ain't it? We should get him tased. For officer safety and shit.
Yeah, I've never, ever seen Ironton police ride a... I've jaywalked all over his damn town.
So's everybody else. Well, fuck it, ain't, you know, you'd only take 2 steps, you'd be at the corner anyway. It ain't like these blocks are very big. So.
Tiff said hi to Ann, said no more Big Macs for my
I
husband.
hate how they put the fucking stop sign way the fuck back here and you can't see till you move way up here. You know?
Hey, that's right, D-Bos. Cup of coffee and a couple dollar change. Call it Baton Rouge. Cuban, try Cuban coffee. You won't need more than 1 cup. I've never tried
I don't
it, but
think I've ever drank Cuban coffee.
I-
Just because it's not available, I'd try it. I love
Right.
coffee. Unless it's like shit coffee where they like get animal shit and make coffee. I don't want none of that. Give a damn what country it's from. I don't want to try.
now, cornbread and chicken does sound pretty good.
What is it?
Cornbread and chicken. Here we go
If you
again.
say so. I that seems like an odd combination. I'd probably eat it if that's what somebody made. But
I
don't
guarantee
know
you I'd
that-
eat it.
I don't know that I'd like cornbread with chicken. That sounds interesting. Definitely different.
Sorry. He said Aaron is mad because he woke up with his ice stuck shut from chili.
Oh. Well, now we know what his problem is.
Only sovereign.
That'd be enough to piss a motherfucker off. I tell you what, that'd be enough to make you mad right there.
I'm sorry, D-Bos. This is our roads, and I'm trying everything I can to hold the camera still.
It's not easy, is it?
No. Damn, bad thing. I can't read comments on some of the bumps. Actually, Dark Watch. I do a lot of deer hunting, and I do a lot of
Right here on the left, guys. She's asking about our homeless shelter.
Here's the homeless shelter on the left, guys.
That's the local area. That's what you got right there. As far as I know, it's the only one in here. I don't. If there are others, I'm unaware of them.
Jackie said APO's gonna have to poop if we keep on hitting these bumps.
Maybe.
But Dark Watch, as I was saying, I do a lot of hunting.
Who said that?
Dark Watch.
I see Dark Watch. Some settling of the contents may occur during shipping and handling.
But yeah, I do a lot of hunting, so I'm a big time hunter. But I don't rely on fast foods or grocery stores. If it was up to me, I'd just hunt every day of the year, and I'd be fine.
Well, you'd be fine as long as the game warden doesn't find out, anyway.
Right.
You got to pay them sons of bitches to keep them off your ass.
Art says that Beth behind the bushes.
Maybe. I don't know. Somebody said she's following us around, so it might be.
I just said they just didn't want to bring me a Big Mac last night.
You're right. Probably won't bring one tonight either, to be honest.
Where'd that go?
After I bought Eugene's last night, I
right
feel
there.
like I'm going to need a credit reference to get back into McDonald's.
Austin Murphy said, Aaron, well, we get out of the bumps. Aaron is lying in bed next to Chili in Columbia right now.
Maybe.
No, you're absolutely right, Sal. McDonald's is not food. It's just...
Well, it's made to look like
right.
it. Anyway. It's definitely made to look like it. I wonder what time Little Caesars closes down there.
I don't know.
I don't either. Oh, shit. What the hell is that? Is that an iron vehicle?
I don't know.
Doesn't look like it. Looks like a fucking Jeep.
Like I said, I mean, I can... Oh, what's undercover?
I don't know if it's undercover, if it's like a volunteer firefighter. That might be it.
Yeah, Dark Watch. My wife's in the chat. She'll verify everything I'm telling you, literally. I mean, I could live off the woods.
Well, who came?
Well, a lot of people
A
came.
country boy can survive. There you go. Hank Williams Jr. puts it the best. A country boy can survive. The rest of them are going to be begging us to make sure they eat. That's what's going to happen.
No, Debo's, that wasn't a EMS. That was looked like
a Jeep, actually. I think it was a volunteer firefighter. The volunteers have like lights and sirens in their own vehicles. So I'd say that was probably a volunteer firefighter since it was a regular vehicle.
Fried eggs. I like fried eggs. That don't sound bad, Art.
Fried eggs.
Fried eggs.
Oh, fried eggs.
Damn it, fly swatter.
I will call you Queef, motherfucker.
Oh, yes. Dark Watch, all you got to do is just ask Tiffany. I promise you, bro. I don't. I hate
for. Hey, Tiff will lie for Eugene, though.
No.
Don't think she won't.
No, she won't.
Yeah, she will.
I hate going to the grocery store, son. I hate it.
Yeah, me too.
If it was up to me, I wouldn't go to the grocery store for a damn thing. You know why? Because I got about 60 acres. 60 acres to do whatever I want with, hunt on any time I want. Any season. So yes, I am, I grew up in the woods, camping all the time, in the woods. JR.
Yeah, see, that's how you know there's nothing going on with the Ironton police, because right there sits one. They'd be on their way for backup if there's something happening. That's Joe's vehicle.
Is that Joe?
K9. It's K9. He's the only K9 officer, right?
True. But if you also remember, back that video up, go back and watch it. I said I would like to go to my house and eat a poor man's steak, which is a bologna sandwich. And we was already down here, and I was like, you know what? Ain't no sense wasting gas.
Oh shit, there's where they went.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck is that?
There ain't no sense of wasting gas going all the way up to my house.
You see that?
Yeah. And
that's up on the ramp. Let's see. Have to get over here. Oh, I was wrong. Apparently that one ain't going to that, but there are some up there. Which now makes me question what the fuck that Jeep was, because I ain't never seen a goddamn Jeep
I've never seen that Jeep in
in
here.
this town. Unless that's some kind of, like as you said, an undercover vehicle, which seems kind of odd, but I guess maybe they got them.
Yeah, but that's the only reason why I went to McDonald's. I just didn't want to waste, because it was Baby Doll Ironton, correct? I don't want to slaughter her name.
What?
That gave us the gas money?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, I did not want to waste her money. So, and driving all the way back up to my house we'd had to put more gas in.
Operate camera, you might want to zoom in up there to,
Oh.
I don't have the control of the camera since it's in your hand. I don't see that little Jeep we seen. I still think that Jeep was a volunteer firefighter, because they're not up there, so. What is that? There's Ironton.
No, it's not a crash.
No, there's only one vehicle there. God damn it, am I sitting here?
Yes, I did.
1, 2, 3, 4 Ironton cruisers?
Yeah.
Wasn't there one at the gas station too?
Yep.
Oh damn, well they got the whole force working tonight. Must be something special going on. I wonder if it's like a drug interdiction night or some shit.
It could be the UI, I don't know.
There ain't enough room left on the damn exit for us to park on it.
Mm-mm.
And I'm not trying to climb that straight up hill. I don't think I could make it. That's a steep ass hill there, ain't it?
Yes, it is. For damn sure, I'm not trying to walk up it. Man, Queen was timed out again. 3.
Hell, they probably won't let him back in now. Every time he comes back in, they'll probably just time his ass out. That's why I got mods. They moderate the chat. I talk to it, they moderate it, so I let them do their job. Who timed him out? Usually says on there.
No. Oh, JR.
Well, there you go then. Get him, JR.
Yes, I do agree. Aaron does need to grow up.
Yeah, just if you can avoid it, don't block him. I don't like to block people much. I'd rather just time them out. Maybe they'll grow up, come back and act like adults next time.
I gotta get out. There you go.
Why does it hurt so bad to get up?
Oh, it does. This little car's hard to get out of. Here you go, Tara. I'll let you take over. I'm gonna light me a cigarette.
My glasses back on so I can see the screen. Back out here a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey, Kimmy Dawn, welcome back. Good to see you again. Thing is damn sure hard to hold still when you're zoomed in, ain't it?
Oh, goodness.
Like trying to hold a rifle scope still, standing up. You guys see this big old, here, I'll show you the big old straight up and down hill here. That's the reason we can't get up there. And I don't like getting up on the road. There's too many people to get run over up there. Looks like they're about to do a search, don't it?
Mm-hmm.
Get back here. Maybe if I rest my arms on the side of the car here, I'll be able to hold this camera a little bit more still. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully, I can hold it a little more still. I don't think I can zoom in any further. That's as tight of a zoom as I can get, guys. That'd be my guest. Maybe, Jackie, they might be looking for your pants. I'll let you know if they find them. Hopefully you got your name in it. We'll be able to make sure you get them back. Trying to get this camera in a position, guys, where I can hold it a little more still. It's not easy. All right, I see Beth Riss was timed out there. Why was that? I don't know what's going on out there in the chat, but remember, we can't just time people out just because we don't like them. That's not how that's going to work. Can't have that. It's like a bunch of misguided children. We don't want it to be that way. Well, Kimmy, they're not allowed legally to search your car for no reason, but they can ask, and if they ask and you give consent, then it's all over. They don't have to have probable cause. So, but if while looking through your windows, they believe, or apparently say that they believe that they see something, then that is considered probable cause, and they may search whether you like it or not. The third way around that is they get the dog out, and the dog says it smells something, and then, of course, they search. But there's supposed to be probable cause unless there is consent. So, you know, if they ask you if they can search and you agree to it, then there you go. Looks like one might be getting arrested there. I don't know what they found, of course. They must have found something.
2 of them you can cuff.
It looks like another towed vehicle.
Yes, sir.
Wonder what they found. Or maybe, I guess they could have a warrant. Hell, I don't know.
Yeah.
There's always that bad luck, too.
I heard him telling that one calm down or something.
Yeah, well, I think he tried to pull away there. They jerked him around there a little bit. I don't know if I got it on camera. I was trying to get it spun around there to it. I got it leaning here on top of the car so I can try to hold it a little more still. It's probably making them sick trying to watch it bounce. I seen that, Peter. As soon as I am done with the lives tonight, I'll check that email out. Thank you, sir. So those two are both cuffed now. As Roscoe would say, cuffed and stuffed. It looks like it, Laura. They put cuffs on both of them. They're putting them in the vehicles now, so I would assume, for the moment, my assumption is they are under arrest. Now, what for, I don't know. Oh, damn it, Lisa. I had such high hopes you were going to win that Powerball. Well, I guess there's always next time. Yes, name changer, they're all Ironton police. There's 4 Ironton cruisers up there. Did anybody win the Powerball tonight, or did it roll over for God knows how much since it was already like into the billions? Jeez. I don't know what I'd do with that kind of money. I'd have trouble spending $1 million. Yes, Roseanne, you did. Said you'd buy me a new set of pliers. That would be awesome. I don't know why they got pulled over, Ida. They're up on the exit. We're sitting here on the King's Daughter's urgent care lot. I tend to stay off the entrance and exit ramps and the highways because, you know, there's too many rubberneckers. I've seen them run over police and into their cars and shit, and I'm not getting up there, to be honest. That's a personal safety thing. And the one person that I try to take care of, 2 people, was me and Eugene. I try not to put us in a dangerous situation. I try not to get us too close sometimes. Right now, we ain't got a whole lot of choice. I guess I could run around there, but I'm too lazy to run all the way up there. I don't think it's any of yours, Ida. I can't tell who it is. Whoever it was, there were 2, and they're both in cuffs and in the vehicle. So if it's your kids, I guess you'll hear from them here in about 3 or 4 hours, I'd say. They might be allowed to use the phone. But they look like pretty small fellers, so I don't think they're your boys.
No.
Hey, there's Colin's name. I see Colin out there. Sorry, guys, I haven't been paying too much attention to the chat. I'm just trying to hold the camera still. Sometimes that's task enough.
When it's zoomed all the way in, it's just impossible.
It's pretty tough. I'm assuming, and it's a total assumption, because they had them standing in front of the cruiser and told them to stand there while they looked, and then they come back and arrested them both. So I'm assuming for the moment, and it's a total assumption, guys, I'm assuming that they found drugs. That's a total assumption. That's what I'm assuming.
I say they do.
Mo Roseanne, I don't think I'm going to do that. How many times are they going to open that back door? Apparently at least one more time. They're going to open it until they decide they don't want to anymore, I suppose. Hey, Eugene, keep an eye on this vehicle over my left shoulder, would you?
Good.
They might just be watching the action like we are, but just keep your eyes peeled.
Okay. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, that's who that is. Eugene's got it over there. Why the hell do they look under the hood? Is that a normal place to hide drugs, guys? If it is, it seems like a dumb place. Seems like it gets too hot under there. What was that good old boy said? Have the police ever been rude to me? No, the police officers here in Ironton, the Ironton police have not. One of the Lawrence County Sheriff's deputies has been, of course, but not the Ironton police.
If that hill wasn't so steep, I'd climb. If that hill wasn't so steep, I would climb.
Guys, I don't know if a trifold's going to help them back out of that car or not.
All right, appreciate it.
And there is cruiser number 5. Pulling up there. So there's 5 officers on tonight. That means there's some shit going down tonight.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna have to stick close, stay close. What the hell they doing? Hmm? What? Oh, I knew who that was.
Oh, okay.
It's the person behind us that I'm curious about. Just since you're not running the camera, I'm counting on you to watch
Oh, I got
these
you.
people pulling in here, just because I don't know what the hell their intentions are.
I got you.
I'm not assuming they're bad, but I don't assume that they're good either. No, Nakoti Bob, they're all Ironton police officers tonight. I don't see there's not a single sheriff's cruiser up there. It's just the IPD tonight. That may be it, Laura. They might just want to look good on camera. Who the hell knows? Jervizda, how you doing tonight? Good to see you out there. Like Alute said, there's Ohio tags on the truck. Of course, we can't see that from down here. And yeah, apparently there are 5 of them on tonight, so somebody must be getting some overtime or something. Or they have a special reason why they want 5 on tonight. I figure that means there's some shit going down tonight, so maybe we'll see a little bit more tonight. You're right, Rebecca Joe. It is the first of the month. That could be the reason, too, for all I know. Apparently they will, Nightman's wife. That just sounds odd to me, but I've never actually tried to hide drugs, so I'll be honest, I don't know where the best places are, but apparently there are a few odd places in a vehicle where they may be hidden. I'm kind of a naive hillbilly on the drug scene. I'm not a big druggie. I don't know a whole lot about it. Most of what I know about drugs came from either Eugene telling me or me seeing it on TV. To be honest, I don't really know a whole lot. There goes that one. That one's got somebody in it. They're off to jail. Is he going to come down that damn exit backwards?
He is.
Surely not.
He is.
Well, he ought not do that. In my personal opinion, just shouldn't be done. But I guess, he's got his lights on so everybody sees it. But where the hell's he going?
Where's he going with this?
I thought they had a person in that car. Where's he going?
They did put somebody in that car.
That's what I thought. Where the hell's he? He's going the wrong way then, ain't he?
Yeah.
I mean, unless they're giving somebody a ride home.
I've never seen him put handcuffs on you, give you a ride home.
Yeah, well, me either. I'm just saying, maybe they're making it look good. Hell, you know as much as I do. I'm trying to figure out why they turned that way. I figured they's headed to the jail. Now it makes me wonder. And the other one took off a fair bit ago. There's still 3 here.
And there's one guy in that car back there.
Right. So where are the other one? Did he have to go back another one up? And if so, why didn't one of the other ones go? See, I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't pretend to. I just ask questions. Usually get no answers.
No, I've never
I
seen
ask a lot of questions.
Have someone going to jail in their car and they go the opposite way to back somebody up.
Well, maybe that's what I thought. You know, that's what I'm saying. Maybe one of the other ones should have went. I don't know what's going on with that. Don't know.
It's a little weird.
Don't know.
Oh God, there goes that dog.
Yeah, it's a loudmouth for sure. So far, it's all bark without much bite. Well, that's going to be about it, ain't it? They're just going to fill out the paperwork and wait on the rollback.
Yeah.
Come and pick that truck up. All right, Eugene, I'm going to pass it back to you.
Yes, sir.
Let's go take a drive up in here and see if we can figure out what the hell's going on with the other one, because now I'm curious.
Yeah, you and me both.
Since they've already put them both in the car and they're done with their search, well, that means there ain't shit else going to happen here besides that truck getting towed, and we don't need to see that. I mean, they're not going to beat and tase the truck, I doubt, so we ain't going to see nothing there. So I'm kind of curious where the other one went. I want to go satisfy my curiosity because it's itching like a...
Went with someone in cuffs.
The sovereign says it's itching like a splinter in my mind. You know? I just can't get it out of my head, so let's go see if we can figure out what the hell's going on with that. Because that does seem rather odd to me.
Yeah, they cuffed that dude, put him in that car, then take off the opposite.
Maybe it wasn't that car. Maybe they put him in the back one. I don't know. I thought it was in that car. Maybe I just seen it wrong. Maybe that's a possibility. Maybe there wasn't anyone in that car. My truck's a diesel. You can smell it. Yeah,
oh.
You smell it.
Where'd they go? I just seen it. Beth wrist was timed out by Roseanne.
Uh-oh. Now, guys, remember, don't be timing Beth out just because you don't like her. You can't do it that way. If we timed out everybody we don't like, we're going to be just like Chili, and I don't want that shit going on exactly. Let's see. I don't see them up here nowhere. See them out there anywhere, and I don't know how far out 93 they go. Probably not far. I'd say this is about it, generally. We'll go up here and see if we can see anything. I don't think there's going to be much going on.
Saab said Beth attacked not a hippo.
Oh, well. Hey, don't be attacking people in my chat or on my panel. They'll time your ass out for that.
God, I wish we had Saab here to talk like her.
Accused in my comments of letting people make fun of Beth as if they needed my fucking permission to do that or something, as if like I have anything to do with it.
Right.
I get drug in the middle of a lot of shit, you know. Do I laugh at some of their jokes? Yes, I do, because I think the shit's funny, but it ain't because it's Beth. It could have been anybody making fun of, and the shit was just funny, that's all. You know, if it hurts her feelings, I'm sorry. That's not how I meant it to be, but I can't help that. Well, it definitely ain't up here. That was interesting. Very, very interesting. Let's say. Makes me wonder. So now the curiosity's getting to me.
I thought it heard a siren.
That's what I thought, but it's really quick. Now I don't hear it. The same thing I was just thinking.
You want to check back behind the building?
Behind the building?
Mm-hmm.
We can. I don't think it's going to be necessary. I think we found our siren. I don't think we need to go behind the building.
Right.
I think we just need to follow those flashing lights. See where the hell they're headed. Definitely headed there, ain't they?
Yeah.
The lights are going to catch us. They always do.
Always.
They're allowed to fly. I can't do it. God damn. They're in a hurry too. They're fucking moving. Son. Fucking moving. Flat fucking moving. turned right up here. That one's still waiting on the tow truck. Where did they turn? I seen them turn. Was it right here? Wasn't this street, was it?
I don't think it was.
Wish I could do as fast as they do.
Yeah.
Put them up in there.
I'm thinking it is.
Well, I'm thinking.
If it is, why the hell they got their lights off now?
Well, maybe they just need to get down here quick. I don't know. You know what I know? The only thing is that's a do not enter, ain't it?
Yeah.
So we can't go in that way. Although apparently they can. There's a do not there. Well, damn, we're on it tonight, ain't we?
Yeah. Man, can them lights get any damn brighter?
No, I doubt it. And that's probably them. Thank God for dimming them. What the hell, man? Not exactly
Yeah,
sure
that
what
is
the hell's
them.
going on. Yeah, they got the damn road blocked and everything. So I'm gonna pull over right here. What the hell the deal is? Got a headlight out on that one. They're looking for somebody. I'm staying right the fuck here. I'm not moving because the last time that happened, it was bad. So
Yeah.
I don't want nothing to do with that. I'm just gonna sit right here a minute. Let them look. I'm not getting in on that. We made that mistake last time, didn't we?
Yeah.
It's a bad fucking idea. So we know better than that now. They're backing up, still looking in here. So I'm actually getting the hell out of Dodge. I'm gonna move out of here really quick. Because I don't want nothing to do with that at the moment. I'm gonna let them look. I'm gonna get the fuck out of their way while they're fucking doing it. That's what shit, I can't go that way. That don't go nowhere, does it?
No.
Damn it. Sometimes I hate the streets in this fucking town. I just don't want to get caught up like we did the last time beat. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I don't want to get shit pointed at us, and I don't want to get in their way for sure. I don't want to make it more dangerous for them or us. That's not what I want to do.
Chat back on him again, boy.
Who?
Who you think?
Aaron?
Yep.
You'll have that evidently. Just try to stay out of their fucking search zone there. Just hang back. Last time we got there too quick.
Yep.
We'll hang back. That's what we'll do. Sorry, guys. Sometimes it can get a little dangerous. You never know quite what you're running in on. And
Siren Soul said, "Oh my God, I just checked my numbers. I won." I really hate to get their conversation so the world can hear it.
it's just people getting in that car.
Siren said, "I'm rich."
Shit, if I won 1.6 billion, 1.6 billion other fucking people would hit it. That's
Right.
what happened. we'd all get a fucking dollar.
Yep.
Well, probably 25 cents after they take 75. Yeah, I'm not getting out in that. That was not what I want to do.
Nope, wasn't me. Told Sovereign throw on 50K.
Good. Well, I'm assuming for the moment he's full of shit.
Right.
That's just my basic assumption.
Somebody lives there.
Maybe.
Wake Up America and resisted. Hell, I'm out $3. Oh, Aaron's got a sob on him now. Uh-oh.
That's it. The rich man is going to get you
The
now.
rich man gonna
He
get you.
got the fucking money to come after your ass.
Carter said, well, how about them Yankees?
That was like a DoorDash or something, man.
Yep.
It's another cruiser there, ain't it?
Yeah. And if I ain't mistaken, I think the other one's coming right there.
Probably. Still turning the searchlight on, too.
Mm-hmm.
I seen it blast across there. We just stay down here out the fucking way. It's my plan. Fuck the dumb shit. Well, that ain't it.
DoorDash this like, yeah. Yeah.
I reckon if there's still places open to eat, there's still people that are hungry, I suppose. I'm assuming that's a DoorDash. I don't know how it's actually done. Do they just set it in front of your door,
Yep.
take a picture of it and shit?
Yep.
They don't like knock on the fucking door?
Nope.
Well, how dumb is that?
Every
I don't
time,
want my food sitting there on the porch.
every time I done DoorDash, I got an email after the driver's already left.
Yeah, I hate rolling up in their scene like that. That's never good.
Roseanne, that's exactly what I'm doing.
What?
Ignoring Aaron Queen.
Oh, that's becoming easy.
Oh. Sob said Aaron Queen, not in the least, and unlike you, my partner is female and human.
Well, I can vouch that she's female and human. You talking about Sob's wife?
Yeah.
Yeah. I met her,
Miss
so-
Miss Naughty Hippo, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, she is definitely
You told
human.
me,
And she's definitely female.
you actually told me she's a good woman. You want
Well,
me?
she was to me, and apparently she is to Sob.
No.
Everybody.
I just said I just want a Big Mac and hot fries.
Well, hell, by the time we get it to you, it wouldn't be so big or hot. That's for sure. I was definitely underwhelmed after almost $10 for that. Holy sheep shit. When the fuck did it become worth $10 to have a fucking Big Mac and fries? It was never worth $6 to me, let alone 10. The only reason they didn't charge you 10 so they'd give you change back and tell you, it's like McDonald's, you get change back. You know, make it sound like you got a fucking deal or something. They called that a value meal. I'm wondering where the hell
Angie,
Valerie
I
was.
really don't know, but that was the wrong turn with somebody in the back of your cruiser. I'm pretty sure I seen them put somebody in the back of that cruiser.
Well, maybe not. Could have been one of the other ones.
It could have been, but I'm pretty sure it's that one.
But it obviously wasn't. We must have been mistaken.
I guess somebody was using the NIGGA word. And,
Well, words don't scare me. They can use
Right.
whatever fucking words they want. I don't give a shit.
well,
I don't get tore up by words generally.
no.
Very few words give any kind of an emotional reaction for me. Aaron caught me on an off night last night. Of course, I think it was Dark Watch says I usually chew someone's ass every night, so I don't know, maybe.
Wake up America and resist it. Now that would be funny. The DoorDasher cop watcher.
Well, sometimes we're just here lucky enough to audit DoorDash. Their shit's still sitting out there on the porch. I hope that ain't food. If it is, it ain't gonna be worth a damn.
Sovereign
Every time
said
they come out and get
the
it.
NIGGA's alright without that hard R.
Like I give two fucks whether it's a hard R or soft R.
All right.
It's just dumb shit, man. Just cause people want to act like that over a fucking word. Like, are you kidding me? What happened to the first fucking amendment? And what words
All
are you
right.
not allowed to say? That's horse shit. Not that I agree or disagree. I'm just saying you should still have the freedom. I don't have to like it. Well, somebody must have done something.
Mm-hmm.
We're looking for them. I don't know if they found them. I didn't mean to get right up in the middle of it, though. They come around the back way on me is what happened. I come in this way. I didn't mean to meet them like that. Last time we did that, it got a little hairy. Trying to stay the fuck out of their way and let them do whatever their job is. They get paid to be shot at. They got bulletproof vests. We don't get paid and we're not that safe.
Yeah. You can get arrested, Colin, if you swear in public.
Where's this?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Where's this?
I don't know about that. Joke them if they can't take a fuck. There's no fucking law that says you can't cuss in public. I do it all the time. Of course, it's just part of my regular English. But, I don't give two fucks what anybody thinks about it. If they're all offended, maybe they should go somewhere else. Or just learn not to give a shit.
Western Australia.
Well, in Australia, there's all kinds of shit that goes down, though.
Yeah.
They took their guns away from them a long time ago. That's why they treat them the way they do. Yeah, bet me I'm wrong. It's easy to do it to them. They can't fight back anymore.
Hello.
Probably snap that back up in here now.
Hey.
Need to plug it back in, though. It's probably getting low on battery. Snap it back into its holder there.
You probably just ate too much. Yeah, put her on the phone. She got fever or anything?
Well, there goes one of them.
think they're all getting
What's
back in
wrong,
their
baby
vehicles
doll?
and taking off now.
You okay? Okay.
Yep, they're all headed out now.
I can, where's mommy?
I guess we'll head out too.
I'm gonna run by and check on her, make sure everything's good. All right, love you. Bye.
Shit, I'm going to go get some gas.
Just to keep it from bouncing around. Hell, I'm trying everything I
No.
can to keep that live going. We've had it going so long, I hate to lose it now.
You're right.
It'll be the first fucking weekend we managed to keep one so long for a while. Well, they must not have found who they were looking for, I guess. Hate getting in the middle of that. Makes my butthole pucker a little after that last one.
As far as I know, Austin Murphy, yes, Beth Riss still does live in town.
I assume. I never did know where Beth lived. I still don't, exactly. I've never been to her house or nothing. Of course, I ain't got no reason to go, I guess.
No.
You know. That was the blue.
Yeah.
Was that sign right there when we went by earlier. Wonder how much the church pays for that.
Phew. I wouldn't want the bill.
See, there's one of the people were in, or they wouldn't still be there at the jail. They were filling out all the paperwork and bullshit, I guarantee you. A lot of paperwork comes with arresting somebody. Somebody's got to write all that shit down, and there's the other car they were in. So. Yeah, so the three we were up there with evidently did not have anyone in the vehicles. That's the two right there. So that's why they're here at the jail. Well, come on, Kia. Put your foot on it. There you go. Make that thing move a little bit. I know it'll move. It's a Kia. Same thing as a Hyundai, like this one. Kia and Hyundai are like GM and Chevy. Almost exactly the same. There you go. Well, that's more action than we've seen in weeks, ain't it?
Yeah.
People getting all unruly and shit tonight. Must be a full fucking moon or something.
Guys, I'm trying to hold this camera still.
It's hard to do moving down. It's hard enough to hold it still, standing still, let alone going down the road. I'll give you that one. And we're not exactly cameramen, are we?
No.
We're just two idiots with a phone.
Legicator, how you doing tonight, sir?
Hey, Legicator, good to see you in there. I can't see you, but since Eugene mentioned you, you must be there, unless he's seeing shit again. Right here making sure your guys are safe, Legicator. As if they needed us for any
Right.
fucking thing, you know. They damn sure don't need us to keep them safe.
Look, Miss Lisa, this is more action than we seen in weeks in here.
Damn, those LED headlights are bright as shit.
They are.
Gosh.
How you doing tonight, Educator? He said, I'm off on weekends. Well, you enjoy this weekend.
Well, it's about over now. Tomorrow's
Right.
it. He's back on Monday,
Well,
I think.
Hopefully he enjoys the weekend.
If you ever get that control arm and shit for your truck, you should do that. Giving you the best advice.
He said he's doing good, enjoying the night off. Well, that's good. Glad to hear that.
Your guys are getting all kinds of shit going on tonight.
Yeah, your guys getting all kind of.
I gotta go to the restroom.
There's all kind of stuff happening. Yeah, I'll stay here.
I'm gonna leave that ignition on so that phone continues to charge.
Yeah, you guys getting a lot of action tonight, Educator.
I gotta go drain some of the coffee.
Daggone, I hope we didn't lose this chat again. Let me know you're still there. Daggone it, 2 hours and 6 minutes too. I hate this phone. I know you guys are probably tired of hearing me say that, but I really hate this phone. Yeah, chat's dead again. Daggone it. Hold it here for a minute. It might come back in. Oh yeah, I'm gonna set you guys back up here. Oh, I hate that phone. I'm glad I don't own it. If I owned it, I'd done through it.
Well, nice seeing you guys.
Hey babe, can you still hear us? The last thing we got was Legicator saying doing good, enjoying the night off. Yeah, the chat just died. I hate Terry's phone. Legicator telling us that, let's see, what'd he say? Doing good, enjoying the night off. Yep. Miss Lisa would give me crap about that. Miss Lisa would give me crap about that. just blame APO. Just blame APO. Every time it never fails. The chat always dies. Tell Eugene to wash the windshield. Well, you know what? Since they ask, I mean, and I already know, Miss Lisa. Dirty ass rag on it. Well, I'm gonna come up and check on it. Check on it. All that good stuff. No? Yeah. Do I?
Get ready to shut it